All right, y'all. What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? This your boy Bruce Leroy coming at y'all with another stream and shit. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? No, on some real shit though. So, real quickly, follow me here on this Twitch at I'm Bruce Leroy BIH. Damn, vanilla ice head ass nigga. But nah, follow me on Twitch right here. I'm Bruce Leroy BIH. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram at I am Bruce Leroy. Follow me on TikTok. It's Bruce Leroy BIH. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know why the fuck I'm asking you guys to follow me, but just in case one of my shit go viral. Never mind. Excuse me. Excuse moi. I'm sorry. All right, so a lot of you be wondering, damn, where did that piano at? I don't know if you could. I don't. You know what? I technically don't even remember if you could have seen it, even if I did have it out. So today we can't play the piano. I did some dumb shit. What the fuck? Hold on. Make sure it's just all the way in. Okay, so we can't play the piano today. And the reason why we can't play the piano today is because there's been a lot of shit going on with AJ Brown. Okay? So we're gonna watch a bunch of shit today. Like a bunch of interviews, a bunch of random press conference. Even though I don't like Emmanuel Acho as a reporter, I'm gonna watch the speakeasy bullshit anyway. And LaShawn Benedict McCoy. I'm not calling you shady no more. Well, actually, shady is more is definitely fitting. But moving forward, there's a lot of shit that happened with AJ Brown. So really, we just gonna be reacting to a bunch of equal shit. That's it. Now, there is a rumor, and I want to make a quick disclaimer. I am not saying this is valid or invalid. This is what matter of fact, fuck it. So, allegedly, and I'm gonna say allegedly to protect my name, so I don't get sued or niggas can't say that I've really said this, whatever. I'm gonna say all this allegedly, and I'm gonna give my opinion afterwards. So, this is the rumor going around about what the hell happened in the locker room between Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown, and then I'll give you my thoughts after this. So, shout out. AJ Brown, wait. Shout out to Black Gritty. Okay, so.
I've seen this come up a few times in my feed, so let's see.
AJ Brown, you soy boy.
So shout out to what's the name? Jack Gritty. Shout out to Black Gritty on Instagram.
Seen this come up a few times.
AJ Brown, you soy boy. Get over here. Look, I know you got mental issues. I got mental issues. I've been trying to lose weight for a decade. I don't care about none of that. You done messed up my team over a massage therapist, AJ? Really? Okay, so let's recklessly speculate. Yeah, let's talk about gerbil and rotisserie 2.0. So AJ out here messing with massage therapist. Hassan Reddick messing with the same massage therapist. AJ finds out, he gets mad. He like, oh, why you messing with my chick? He's like, your chick, I thought she was for everybody. She's a massage therapist. We out here doing the Deshaun Watson. What do you mean, your chick? Why you mad? You know, okay. Well, we got a problem. Everything's quiet for a little bit. Then, he goes to the brass and says, yo, get Hassan Reddick up out of here. He goes to jail like, yo, we got to get Hassan Reddick up out of here. And Jalen's like, for what? The man's out here sacking people. He doing his job with you. Well, I just don't want him around. Okay, cool. Then they get Hassan out of here. Hassan leaks to AJ's fiance, hey, your boy's out here with the therapist. Then she goes and tells Hurts' wife, and Hurts' wife obviously gonna tell her man, and he like, my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. And so AJ gets mad again, like, how you gonna let your wife go against me? You ain't gonna defend me? He's like, bro, I'm just trying to play football. Can you keep your dick dry, my guy? And now AJ feels some sort of way. He doesn't believe that defending me. He ain't loyal. I can't play with a guy like this. Give me a book to read. They're using me, but they're not using me. You out here using too much oil in your massages, brother. That's who's not getting used, AJ. And then on top of that, you out here trying to start the okay, always open, aka always cheating, you mean? Want a little chant. You want a T.O. chant so bad. You want a cool chant so bad. You mad at Saquon because he run around Captain Smiley because he's 2,000 yards and you're only happy with 1,500. And you're jealous of Smitty on top of all that? And you ain't never going to be as good as Smitty. He got a Heisman. He got the trifecta. You can't go back in time, my guy. Go back up there with Mayo and the cheating Patriots where your cheating ass belongs. Again, hopefully for you and your family's sake, you learn to say no to the massages, bro, and you focus on family. That part of your life, I hope does great. But as far as football concerned, I hope you keep the butterfingers. I hope you get clocked over the middle. I hope you get them alligator arms you get sometimes when you get tired of running. I know you ain't blocking for nobody no more, so be careful what you fucking wish for. Fuck the Patriots, fuck you, and fuck Tom Brady. You over.
Okay, so this is what I will say, okay? So just to make it clear, because I know how niggas will get if I ever blow up off of this and this shit come back. I'm not saying fuck A.J. Brown. I do think that A.J. Brown did not handle the situation in the best. Forget about what y'all just heard. I don't believe A.J. Brown handled this whole situation the best way possible. And I do think he definitely showed a little bit of stuff. So I do, but again, I think A.J.'s a great guy. And if it was up to me, A.J.'s retiring a Philadelphia Eagle. But, he didn't want to be there. And, okay. So here's the thing. So that was one. And then another rumor that came out was, and then we're going to watch it because I'm going to watch a Joey Shakes video, which I haven't done in a long time. Shout out to my favorite Eagles content creator, Joey Shakes. But he had a video out, and then I saw on my Twitter feed that basically he requested a trade as early as week 4. That was the rumors. Now, as far as this situation is concerned, I am not going to say this is valid or invalid. But if you ask me my opinion, I think this is exactly what happened. It makes too much sense because I'm thinking about it from multiple lenses. And one lens is like, damn, maybe AJ maybe frustrated with Jalen Hurts' play a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I'm not saying I think Jalen gets unfairly criticized a lot, but I do agree that he's too inconsistent. For what I've seen him at his best, he's a top 2-3 quarterback in the league. Not because of his talent, but because of his ability to produce the results on the field. So I've seen Jalen driving a motherfucker. Shit. I've seen Jalen play at his best. But he doesn't consistently do that. And also, but really, the major issue we know lies in the way the offensive system is constructed. And it's really Sirianni's the issue, right? Patullo didn't make shit no better, and I'm not resolving that fucking Benedict, that goddamn atomic hoagie, Diet Coke, fucking drinking, goddamn, I need a cigarette, a stick of gum, and goddamn, I need a motherfucking sub with the meal with the side of fries and coleslaw. I'm not letting that nigga off the fucking hook. He tried to snitch. He tried to make niggas look bad because he did not want to accept accountability for his role in the offense. That's it. Hold on one second. My bad, yo. So yeah, if you ask me my opinion, I think this is exactly what happened. Because for a long time, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn. Jalen seems like I'm not saying nobody's perfect, okay? Damn sure I ain't perfect. But from what I've seen, I would be very surprised if Jalen's actually a bad person. I don't know the guy in real life. But everything he's done, how he carries himself like a man, through all the noise, all the bullshit, him refusing to respond to the critics. Flat out refusing to respond to critics. I think he's a really good dude. So I'm like, how the fuck? And then people speculated. It was over a woman. And I'm like, is Jalen the type of guy to go back door and cheat? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not saying strange things have happened. Okay? Sometimes you can look at a motherfucker. My bad, y'all. But yeah, you can look at a motherfucker sometimes and be like, yeah, I don't think, because think about it like this, right? Jalen, my bad, I'm so sorry. Jalen to me, it seemed like he's a good stand-up guy. So I don't think he's not gonna cheat. I think the way he operates, the way he talk, and again, obviously, there's moments where he get loose and he show his real personality. He's not just this rigid guy. I don't know why everybody acting like he Kawhi and shit. Kawhi give you less than what goddamn Jalen give. Jalen got moments where he gritty, where he celebrate, like, yo, that's what the fuck I'm, like, he give you those moments. And I'm saying, he be on the interview, he be like, shit. Like, he give you moments where he showed, like, yo, he be chilling. You know what I mean? Who the fuck tested? God damn. Can I motherfucking get to the shit? Come on. Okay. My bad. It's not my fault. I promise you it's not. I gotta respond to the text. But yeah, so like Jalen's not gonna go back door and go cheat. He don't seem like that type of guy. So I'm like, there's no goddamn way it could be over a woman. There's no way. There's no way that it could be over a woman. Impossible. There's no way it could be over a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. What the fuck? Why is my fucking lip so goddamn chapped? What the hell? Dead ass looking in this camera. Got fucking dinosaur teeth on my lip. Fuck. Damn, nigga. But anyway, I'm like, there's no way in the hell he's cheating. There's no way. And from how he plays, the stuff that I heard, and some of the behavior that I've seen with my own eyes, as far as like how he responds to questions, how he carries himself as a man, and then from what I've heard from other people, he a hard worker. So he focused on doing what's best for the team. What the fuck? Damn, boy. I follow you out. Fuck, this is the ass as hell. Why my lips so fucking dry? Damn. My fault, y'all. I'm trying to get my shit together. Damn. I'm like a bitch goddamn. Been fucking riding with Marco Polo and shit. Going to the goddamn Silk Road. Like, maybe this nigga got off the camel and just started slapboxing and shit. But yeah, my lips a little better. Oh my god. Can you stop testing me? Fuck. I'm done. Alright, so I'm like, there's no way in hell Jalen could be taking AJ. There's no fucking way. So, I heard this rumor. Yeah, I heard the rumor. So basically, just kind of for those, to putting y'all up to speed for those that are just coming here. Basically, what the fuck? Can I goddamn stream shit? Fuck this phone. So, but 9 times out of 10, when dudes stop talking to each other like that, 9 times out of 10, it's a woman involved. Cause it don't make sense. Jalen don't seem like a type of guy. He don't seem like a dickhead. He seems like he's actually a really good, solid human being. So like, there's no way. Like he seemed like, yo, he like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying he's perfect, but he seemed like, yo, he seemed like a really genuinely good guy. You understand what I'm saying? So if you ask me my opinion, I'm not saying this is true, and I'm damn sure say this is untrue. If you ask me my opinion, I believe this is exactly what happened. So to catch y'all up to speed, AJ Brown allegedly was having an affair with a masseuse. Hassan Reddick just so happened to be with that masseuse. Right? Okay, boom. So AJ Brown let Hassan Reddick know, hey, listen, that's my, whatever, right? That's my fling. By the way, all alleged. My opinion, I think this is exactly what happened, but all alleged. So boom, Hassan Reddick, like, yo, what you talking about? Like, who girl? Like, yo, she, hey, whatever. So Hassan Reddick did what he did, and I think, from what I heard, he leaked it to AJ Brown's fiance, and I think because Jalen Hurts, the godfather of their child, told Jalen Hurts his wife. No, I'm fucking up the story. First thing AJ Brown did was go to his homie Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts didn't want no part of that shit. No. So he went up. I don't know if he told Jalen Hurts what happened, or he basically, or because from what I heard the dude say, came to Jalen Hurts, be like, yo, we need to get rid of Hassan Reddick, right? So Jalen probably like, yo, why the fuck we would get rid of our best defensive player? That makes no sense. So I don't think he told him. So boom. So Hassan Reddick did what Hassan Reddick did, leaked some shit to AJ Brown's fiance. All right, boom. AJ Brown's fiance tells Jalen Hurts' wife. Jalen Hurts' wife tells Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, being a guy he is, he don't want no parts of the drama. He just want to play football and play for the team. So AJ Brown is disappointed because Jalen Hurts is supposed to have AJ back. Like, hold the fuck up. You the godfather of my child. You're supposed to have my back. Now, this is what I'm thinking. Thinking AJ is like, yo, I'm telling you, maybe Jalen Hurts found out about him and Hassan Reddick through his wife and was like, yo, take my side. You my godfather of my child. We supposed to be like this. You supposed to take my side. Like, what the fuck? Like, I like basically telling Jalen, like, yo, what's going on ain't true. It's not true. Yo, take my side, bro. And Jalen, he's about what he's about. It's about the team, about winning, about football, staying focused. So he didn't want no part of the drama. And so AJ took that as betrayal, and that's why he not fucking with Jalen no more. Jalen, according to BG, tried to patch some shit up. It didn't work. Because AJ, feels how he feels. AJ's an expressive personality. He wears his heart on his sleeve. Okay? Now, if this is true, I don't feel a different type of way about AJ. Hell, I don't even feel a different type of way about AJ, the fact that he decided to request a trade after week 4. And he always wanted to be on the Patriots for the entire season. Low key. I don't feel the type of way. However, this bullshit that you did, this is what I am pissed off about. And AJ, I fuck with you still. You might find this and goddamn wait, what the fuck? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! So, Philadelphia Eagles TV. Oh, shit, this shit got juicy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So it says, AJ got caught cheating on Kelsey before the first Super Bowl. Oh, shit. Kelsey, AJ's fiance, tells Bride, Jalen's wife. Bride told Kelsey not to tolerate and leave it. Oh, fuck. Ooh, fuck. Ooh, fuck. Allegedly. Ooh, fuck. Ooh, fuck. No wonder. What the fuck? I wouldn't fuck with it. Your wife just goddamn got in my motherfucking bed between my goddamn marriage and told her to leave me. What the fuck? I'd be mad as hell too. AJ, I don't fucking blame you. Allegedly. When AJ found out, he went off on Brian, said it's fuck. Yes. Yeah. Let her make the goddamn decision to motherfucking goddamn leave me. Don't fucking tell her to live. What the fuck? And your husband, the godfather of my child. So we like this. What the fuck? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's just, yes. I allegedly. I agree with this. Say the fuck out of it. Yes. Yeah, respect to Jalen Hurts and his wife. But yes, you're wrong for that. Don't fucking, like, yo, if we family, your husband, the godfather of my child, bro, why the fuck would you tell my wife to, like, yo, let my wife make the decision to leave me. Don't fucking try to break up my family. Yes, I can't get mad at AJ. Allegedly, if he cheated, he's obviously wrong for that. But if he has a chance that they could talk about it and, you know, she forgives him, allow that to take place. Don't fucking break. If we family, why are you trying to break up my family? Your husband is a godfather of my child. Why the fuck would you? Yes, 100% AJ isn't right on it. This, allegedly, if he cheated, he's wrong. But in this case, yes, she needs to stay out of their business. There's no reason. If we're locked in, we all family, we all close-knit. Why the fuck are you trying to break up my home? Yes, I agree. Part 2. Jalen tried to mediate, but AJ has never let it go. Wives don't get along. So she did all of this shit. She did all of this shit for nothing. That's why it's important to mind your business. She did so she did all of this shit for no fucking reason because now Kelsey and Jalen's wife allegedly are beefing. So when the winning stopped and AJ wasn't getting the ball, the drama just added to an AJ was allegedly. God fucking damn, boy. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? God damn. God damn. God damn. By the way, now that I'm a little bit more level-headed, I still think the trade that we took was bullshit. But now that I'm more level-headed versus yesterday, I'm going to give another thought to the trade. The trade had to happen. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think I could tell Howie's a good person. Not just because of what I'm about to say, but just in general. And here's the reason why. The Patriots really fleeced the Eagles. Honestly, a 5th round pick was disrespectful. I describe how it was. Bro. I'm not going to get into try to be too graphic because I did that shit yesterday. Y'all look at my other video that's uploaded on YouTube and it's on Twitch. But I got graphic yesterday describing basically how fucking embarrassing it was to goddamn take that trade. But Howie, being a good guy that he is, accepted that getting fleeced because AJ wanted to be a Patriot. And he granted his wish. Despite and I really did think he tried his best. That's why it went on as long as it did. He tried his best to get the fair compensation. But, you know, at the same time, you can't keep kicking your goddamn foot against a steel door. Otherwise, you have a broken fucking leg. You know what I'm saying? So, my opinion is slightly, in my opinion, this is why I'm not a GM. My pride and my ego too motherfucking big. You ain't gonna fleece me, bitch. That is not gonna motherfucking work. You not fleecing me. So the thought of is this. It's two modes of thought. The first mode of thought is, yo, AJ wants to be a Patriot. Let's not hold this shit up any longer. Let's go grant the man his wish. Especially based on the strength of he done so much for this organization. Let's go do right by him. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go do right by AJ. Let's give him what he wants. You want to be a Patriot? Go be a Patriot, right? And whatever the fuck you want to give us, just give us a fucking compensation. Move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? We still got fucking fleeced. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. I don't give a fuck what any Eagle fan said. That was disrespectful. But it goes to show how much a good guy Howie is, because like Howie's like, yo, I'm not gonna keep somebody here that don't want to be here, and then I'm gonna make sure he go to a team that he want to go to. He wanted to be a Patriot. Let him go. And on top of that, this is another mode of thinking that's outside of. First, I know Howie and Jeffrey, they're good people. I know that for a fact. Another second part is this. Eventually, we got to a point where you get nothing. AJ's off the team, you get nothing. So at some point in time, you gotta look at it like this. Did we get fleeced like a motherfucker? Oh yeah. We basically gave up the best wide receiver in football for somebody spit and some motherfucking pistachios. Like, we didn't even get the motherfucking nuts, the pistachio nuts, pause. We got the fucking chewed up shells and fucking Vrabel and Kraft put that shit in the bag, like, yo, take this shit. For a PS5. That's basically, put AJ Brown a PS5, motherfucking Mike Vrabel and Kraft gave us a half, basically gave us a bag of open pistachios that had no fucking pistachios in there, just fucking spat up shells. That's exactly what this trade was. So the other mode of thought is this. Okay, we tried our best to really not get fleeced here. But down the line, AJ don't want to be here. So we could keep him for a year. But okay, say we do. One, we saved $50 million by trading away A.J. Brown. We took a $20 million cap hit, but we took a $20 million cap hit, but we ended up saving $50 million. So boom. So that happened. And my bad for all, if I ripped the bad stuff, I know I could do it, but I'm trying my best. I can't do nothing about it. I'm doing my best, but I'm not. You're gonna have to deal with this fucking, the little saber-toothed tiger on my lip. I'm trying to like hide it a little bit, but if y'all see, I'll see. I'm not. It is what it is. I'm going to stream regardless. I'm not the ugliest motherfucker in the world. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So going back to the point. So it was the two modes of thought to this. The first mode of thought is, okay, let's get something for AJ Brown. Because if we let this linger on, this is going to really fuck up the whole locker room. So we can't even stay focused on trying to get back to another Super Bowl. It's going to be a big-ass distraction. And once AJ leave, we get nothing. Because think about it like this, okay? Let's think about it like this. If AJ doesn't play a whole year, what will be the compensation in? Because now that's a full year of being removed from football. And I think A.J. Brown is the best wide receiver in football. However, with respect to Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, them boys they nice. Both of them guys is real nice. Jackson Smith and Jigba, he got my respect, 100%. All those guys got my respect. And if you say, yo, they better, or Puka Nacua, whatever the case may be, hey, I can't argue with it because the stats disprove my point, but I'm being honest with you. AJ, in my opinion, is the best receiver in football. So, the best receiver of football is a year removed. Didn't play for a full year. So, what does that mean? Unfortunately, my headphones broke today because of my naughty cat, so I can't hear your voice. It'd be great if you could respond through the chat instead. So, hi, Fiona. So, we're talking about some bullshit that happened with A.J. Brown. I don't know. Can't you put your shit on the speaker? So bet. Okay, cool. So here's the thing. course, Fiona. Yeah, so I was responding to somebody. So welcome Fiona James to the chat. So I was pissed off yesterday, and deservedly so. Do you play League of Legends? Girl, did you not see the motherfucking title of the damn? I said NFL emergency. No disrespect. I don't want to disrespect you. But if you looked at the title, you knew what we were going to do today. It says NFL emergency. And that's fine. Edit to videos. I don't want to keep having a fucking type. I want to just get my goddamn thought out. Let me get my thought out, yo. Because I'm going to. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm not like. No. Fiona, you're going to have to wait, dog. Like, you're going to have to wait. I don't want to keep having fucking respect, like, cause I want to get my thought out. I'm not going to keep responding. I'm so sorry. I'm like after this, I'm gonna have to ignore you. I'm sorry. But yes. So going back to what I was saying. So I'm pissed off. We did get fleeced. I don't give a fuck what Eagles content creators say otherwise. We got fleeced. There's no question about it. Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna get this fucking point across. I'm gonna have to ignore you. The fuck? This shit is killing me, my nigga. Alright, let me get back to what the fuck I was saying. So yeah. So my motive thought is this. So how are we sticking like, yo, I'm really trying to push to get fair compensation. Cause we're not getting fair compensation. Okay? So bet. So moving forward. I bet. Let's just get fucking fleeced because it's better to get something than to get nothing. Because I'm not. I'm gonna have to ignore you because you kind of you send me shit. All right. So that's dead in that shit. We're gonna have to move forward because she kind of fucking annoying me. Like I'm not gonna keep going back for. I'm. Who the fuck are you talking to? Are you interested or not? Now you're getting blocked. Okay, Fiona. If you're hearing this, number one, I'm gonna give you some advice. Don't come to somebody's stream trying to run shit. I'm gonna say this one more time. Don't come to somebody's stream trying to run shit. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I don't give a fuck if you can or not. Do not come on somebody's platform and tell them how shit's gonna go. You don't, no disrespect, you don't run anything. This is my platform. I choose to do what I want with my platform. I will not spend my motherfucking platform going back and forth with anybody. The only thing I'm doing is exactly what the fuck I plan to do with this stream, which is talk about AJ Brown news, Philadelphia Eagles, or whatever the fuck else we're gonna react to. That's what we doing. Any of the other shit is dead. Don't come here making demands. Don't come here trying to sell nothing. My money ain't my money ain't flowing like that. I'm trying to make sure I'm straight right now. You feel me? So at the end of the day, respect to you and your business. This business right here is ran by Bruce Big Daddy Leroy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying Big Daddy in a joking manner, but realistically, I run this shit. I'm the captain. You know what I'm saying? This is my little captain hat, this little headband I wear. I don't know me wearing. This is my captain headband. I run this motherfucker. Nobody else. I do what I want to do. I react to what I want to react to. I talk about what I want to talk about. So it's the last thing I want to say something to. I'm not saying shit else to you at all. But yeah, if you hear me, I run this mother. If anybody come to this motherfucker, I run this shit. I'm the captain of this motherfucker. So going back to my point, because I'm not dealing with the other bullshit. Okay. You too, thank you. And this is my last time. I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, the fuck. Thank you. All right. Fucking just came my stream just to fucking sell me some shit. They didn't even care about whatever. Y'all motherfuckers is just goofy, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck you gonna come in somebody's stream, act like you about to participate, but you want to come in and sell me some shit? What the fuck? Like, what kind of asshole thing is that? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I understand being a hustler, I get it, but sometimes that shit is just like, dog, like, what we, family? That's actually an asshole thing to do. Don't come in somebody's stream trying to sell them some shit. Like, yo, like, what kind of asshole? Like, that's an asshole. I'm sorry, you an asshole for that. I have to keep you an asshole for that, straight up. If you still in here, you an asshole. Don't come in somebody's fucking stream trying to sell them some shit. Like, if you look to participate. If you don't like what you see, then get off the goddamn stream. Like, but like, don't sit up there and just go on somebody's shit when they doing what they're doing. Interrupt what the fuck they're doing just to sell them some shit. Like, what the fuck? Would you go to goddamn your teacher? Like, it remind me of goddamn barbershop and shit. Everybody cutting hair and shit. And what's the name? I forgot his name in real life. He'd be like, CDs, DVDs. Like, what the fuck? Get your stupid ass out of here. Like, but yeah, going back to what I was saying. So Howie had to make the trade because there was if he didn't make the trade, there was too many cons. The first con is this: you now got a unhappy player in the locker room. AJ's an expressive personality. We don't know if he's gonna cool it or it might be some shit. Let's not let it be some shit. Okay? Let's stay drama free, and let's make sure everybody's focused on keeping the main thing the main thing. Shout out to Jalen. Keeping the main thing the main thing. Let's get back to the big game. Let's go win this motherfucker. AJ unhappy and it's all sorts of bullshit that happened in the locker room. Now instead of everybody focus on getting back to a Super Bowl, everybody focus on AJ. You know what I'm saying? So now AJ is the focal point when he should not be the focal point. It should be about the entire Eagles team, right? And then you get to a point where, let's just say you wanted to trade him next year. He's a year removed from football. And this is what they're going to say. He's 30 years old, and he didn't play last year, so we don't know what we're going to get, so we're not going to give you a first-round pick. So, again, we got bitch slapped. This trade was a bitch slap to the face. 100% a bitch slap to the face. This is a motherfucker digging in their ass crack and just slapping the shit out of us, bro. Straight up. They goddamn put the fingers in their mouth, and they got all the way down their throat, taking it out, and with all glob of spit, whatever the fuck leftovers, and smacking the shit out of us. That's what this trade was. But I do a little bit more sober thinking, not because I would say I was drunk, but more or less because I was hot. And you know me, when I'm hot, I just be talking. I got a big ass mouth. I just boom, boom, boom. But now thinking about it more logically, there was too many cons to not pull this trade off. And then it would have got to a point where we wasn't even going to get a first-round pick. So I think Howie looking at shit, he's like, damn, I'm not going to get fair compensation. The Patriots the only one that's even trying to make a serious offer, even though the Chiefs should have give me your fucking first-round pick. Your team is damn near complete. Bro, go get that fucking championship. Go do exactly. Like, I'm going to be out. The Rams take too many fucking risks. And sometimes it pays off and sometimes it doesn't. But the Chiefs should have made the risk. The Chiefs should have got AJ back in the building. Because you know what happens when you bring a real number one wide receiver. You know what happens when you drafted Tyreek Hill and what he became. You get him a real number one. Because Rasheed Rice, I don't know what the fuck he doing. And I wasn't really too big on this play. Xavier Worthy, it's early. I'm going to give him a shot. But right now, I need to see what I saw in that Super Bowl. I need to put on display. So that way he can have. And also, he was injured too. And he got out of some bullshit with the domestic violence, which he didn't even do. And everybody accused him of that. So he went through a lot. You understand what I'm saying? And also his girl was beating on it, like his allegedly. He went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him grace and give him another year to try to see if he can figure it out. But Kelsey's getting older and his skills ain't rising. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't like Brady how it was when he was in Tampa Bay. It's not. It's kind of on a decline a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you get A.J. Brown in the building, that's a guaranteed Super Bowl trip. Your defense is already done. You drafted fairly well. Your team is finished. There's no reason for you to be holding on, so desperate trying to hold on a first round pick for what fucking reason? No. Go get Mahomes another ring. Go bring another ring to your organization. Go grab it. The Chiefs should have made the call. 100%. The Chiefs. Now, I was wrong. I was dead ass wrong. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's wrong with the Chiefs right now. Part of the reason. They're too fucking risk averse. They do a really good job of drafting and developing players. I give the Chiefs a lot of credit. They do a great job of their draft picks have hit. They're low key one of the best drafters on it. Like, they know how to develop guys. I gotta give a lot of credit to that organization for drafting good players that fit well with their system, and the coaching staff. They do a really good job of developing players on both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? It also helps to have a defensive coordinator that ain't going nowhere. So that's dope too. And that's why the Chiefs been so successful too, is because they don't have coordinators that lead. Like Andy Reid's the greatest offensive mind. So no matter what kind of coordinator you bring, this Andy Reid offense. On top of that, defensively, Steve Spagnuolo ain't going no motherfucking where. So the NFL, Chiefs are putting on a fucking clinic for really showing you exactly how to have a dynasty. Niggas just not paying attention. I am though. You got a coach that's a great offensive mind. He know what he doing. Right? It's the same shit. Let's see if flip it to another team. Let's talk about the Patriots. Because the Patriots have had success like the Patrick Mahomes Chiefs. I bet. No matter what defensive coordinator you going to bring on there, this Belichick defense. Belichick is is arguably the greatest defensive-minded coach in NFL history. So no matter what you do, no matter how you decide to choreograph it, this Belichick defense. So Belichick is the head coach. He ain't going no fucking where. This his scheme. So that continuity, that means something. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of teams that don't have as much success, I feel like that part of it is because you're not getting continuity with the coaching staff. Whether it be the head coach, basically, I put it to you like this. If the head coach isn't like Sean McVay, where he's an offensive mastermind, or he's a defensive mastermind, like, let's just say if Buddy Ryan is a coach or Vic Fangio is a head coach. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Let's just say those things are what it is. Like, if your head coach is not a defensive expert or not like, I'll tell you this much. I'll give you another example. Seattle's going to be successful for a long period of time. I feel like Seattle, we'll see if society even fucking exists within the next 5 years. But if it does, Seattle be in the Super Bowl at least one time within the next 3 to 4 years. And the reason being is Mike McDonald is a defensive genius. And he knows how to call a defense. He was very successful in Baltimore. Baltimore had their best season under Lamar Jackson as a defense, as a team, to be honest with you. They had the most success with him being the defensive coordinator. So now he knows he's master defense. So now you got Seattle, their defense, no matter what kind of coordinator they're going to have, McDonald know how to call a defense. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, just kind of wrapping my point up in a nutshell, you have to have in order to have a successful football team or a dynasty, your head coach has to be an expert in either offense or defense. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Because let's take my own team for an example. Sirianni is not an expert in offense whatsoever. Offense is supposed to be his expertise. It's not. He's a great players coach that knows how to hold guys accountable and bring guys together and get guys to want to play for him. He's a good players coach, but he's not a good offensive mind. So essentially, what's taking place is because he's not a good offensive mind. Essentially, as long as we keep having the offensive coordinators keep going through rotation, the issue with this offense will never be fixed because there's no continuity. because the system, the foundation within itself is broken. You understand what I'm saying? It's broken. So there's no continuity in that. So there was a reason why I was saying what I was saying, because I went off on like a soapbox conversation. But yeah, that explains a lot, bro. Like about the AJ, the affair, quote unquote, allegedly. That explains a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so basically, about Hassan Reddick leaving, he had to leave. He had to leave. Because it's like, it's one or two things, right? And then conveniently, it's like, okay, Hassan got underpaid to come here. He received money well below his market value when he came here. Hassan Reddick's been arguably the best defensive player on the team since he's been here. Okay, bet. He's gonna want that top dollar. He's gonna want 20 plus million. We couldn't pay him 20 plus million. So it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Okay, we can't pay Hassan Reddick 20 plus million because we just paid Jalen Hurts. We can't do that. He has to continue to take a pay cut. So Hassan Reddick thinking the grass is green on the other side. On top of that, him and AJ, allegedly, it's a beef. So now you try and get your money, and then there's a possibility that there might be a really bad issue in the locker room because you know, over a woman. That's too many fucking problems. So Hassan Reddick unfortunately had to go. Or, let me take that back. Because, allegedly, this shit had nothing to do with Hassan Reddick. I don't know what the fuck to think. So Kai had a soft tissue injury today. Oh, but by the way, the Eagles did indeed have interest in trading for star Myles Garrett, but Philadelphia rejected Cleveland's proposal that included Jalen Carter. Everybody wants Jalen Carter. Everybody wants Jalen Carter, dog. Like, nobody give a fuck about no picks. Everybody wants. Dog, everybody wants. That's crazy, son. There's some other shit. Let me stop getting distracted and get back to the point. So we about to start watching some video, because I know y'all ain't got time for hear me fucking yap 24/7. So, I mean, if Hassan allegedly was fucking with the girl that AJ allegedly had an affair with, and then the contract numbers came up and he was asked for 20 million plus, because you know, and it's fair to get 20 million plus because one, he proved himself, two, he took a pay cut coming in here. But also, you gotta understand that you're gonna have to take another, you know, it's unfortunately we couldn't do nothing about it because Jalen literally just got paid. So we had to kind of move some shit around. You feel me? And then we ended up getting Bryce Huff for no fucking reason. And he didn't even prove he can play 3 downs. This is dead ass an experiment. I'm happy for Bryce Huff though, because Bryce Huff definitely he found some shit that's like, I know I definitely dogged Bryce Huff in the past, but I'm happy for him because he's actually doing things that's actually going to make this world a better place. So I'm not going to go too hard on the guy because he's actually, you know, he seems like he's doing some really cool stuff out off the field. So, you know, shout out to him for doing that. You know what I'm saying? All right, we about to watch some videos. I don't want to keep running my fucking yapper all the time. If I have something important to say, I'll do it. If not, then just let it be. Let's go. So we're going to watch A.J. Brown speaks after first practice with the Patriots.
Absolutely.
Sort of walk us through your fandom and that night.
Yeah, it was a tough night. It was a tough night. I joked about it earlier. I said the Patriots been breaking my heart, you know, over the years. But you know, that night was I was looking forward to getting picked.
Dog, it's so fucking weird seeing him in a fucking page. Oh, by the way, this is what I wanted to say. Because I was like, why the fuck am I still yapping? This is what I wanted to say, okay? A.J. Brown might not have the issues when it comes to, how should I put it? If you know, about the target share, think about it like this. Stephon Diggs, when I watched him play in the Patriots, and to this day, I don't know, listen, I clown Deebo Samuel quite a bit. Deebo Samuel should not be no fucking free agent. Who else? Stephon Diggs. After the way, now, it may have been illegal shit, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I would have picked up Stephon Diggs. He showed me a lot during that Patriots season. But think about it like this: Stephon Diggs is supposed to be a number one type of guy. He's supposed to be your primary option. The Patriots did not treat him like a primary option. Reason being, way too many mouths to feed. So now, A.J. Brown gonna be playing with two guys that Ramondre Stevenson, who can catch out the backfield, Trey Hendrickson, who can catch out the mother. No, is that his name? What's the old boy name? Let me look at the Patriots running backs. 1 second. My phone. Trayvon Henderson. Both of those guys are capable of catch out the backfield. So you're going to be using them in the passing game. You got Hunter Henry. And then you have Romeo Doubs. Then you got motherfucking... Is Mac Hollins still in there? So you got Harry Douglas, you got Butte, Mac Hollins, Kyle Williams. I said Douglas already. You got so many fucking mouths to feed. It's not even funny. So AJ thinking the shit gonna be greener on the other side. Not really. He gonna have the same fucking issue, probably worse. Cause at least we prioritize getting the ball. That ain't gonna work with motherfucking Josh McDaniels. That's not gonna work. God, remember this, Josh McDaniels is a veteran offensive coordinator. That shit's not going to work. So, A.J. Brown really just, he didn't leave no situation. He basically, nigga, he went to the AFC version of us, essentially. So, he thinking the grass going to be green on the other side. He got an experienced offensive coordinator who is probably one of the worst head coaches in NFL history. He's a great coordinator, but he's one of the worst. But he didn't necessarily show it in that Super Bowl game at all. But I'll tell you this. A veteran offensive coordinator, I'm sure he got a fucking ego, and that's why his ass is no longer a head coach. That's not going to go over well, bro. That is not going to go over well. And Vrabel's a tougher coach than Sirianni. That's not going to go over well, bro. So he thinking the grass going to be green on the other side. I mean, best of luck. I actually hope he has a dominant season to show, like yo, he is the best receiver in football. But I'm being honest with you. He thinks it's going to be greener on the other side. I promise you it won't. But it's so weird seeing it with a fucking Patriots shirt, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
During the first round, I was rejected the first round pick. Obviously things can go another way. And, the 32nd pick, they took another receiver. As soon as the pick came in, I was already, like, in my car, leaving my drop party. And, I went back to my room and, I went in the closet and just kind of tried to gather myself, because I was just disappointed. It's something that I wanted to, where I wanted to be. Obviously I wanted to play with Tom. So, that didn't happen, but, everything happens for a reason. So.
You said that Sunday was like Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
At what point did you know that you would become the Patriots?
I didn't know until, like, the day of, honestly. It was always touch and go. You didn't know, I let my agent kind of handle that. I was staying focused with my family and trying to be where my feet were, let him do his job.
AJ, you had great success. You showed that Super Bowl, won a Super Bowl, straight 1,000-yard seasons, but it felt like, from the reporting of it, that maybe there was some dissatisfaction there at the end that helped sort of speed this up. Can you kind of walk us through what happened that led you to be out the door there and here?
I won't get into, details about it, but, I'm excited for this opportunity. I'm here now. Not to get into details. None of that stuff matters. What's done is done, and we're here, and we're moving forward.
AJ, can you talk about, you keep using the word excitement.
Yeah.
And now that it's happened,
Yeah.
it's real. And this has been talked about forever.
Yeah.
So can you
dead ass can't fucking believe. I'm a little upset. I know what had to happen, but I'm a little upset, man. If Sirianni knew how to do his motherfucking job, this nigga would have retired at Midnight Green. Fuck, Sirianni. I ain't gonna curse you out because I had to shave my head the last time, but fuck, Sirianni. Goddamn, fuck.
Just talking to my mom, man, I was like, man, I'm still in awe. You know, I'm trying to adjust and, you know, walking up the hill with the uniform on. I was like, man, this is real. You know, and caught myself one point in practice, wasn't paying attention because I was like, dang, I'm a Patriot, you know? You know, and just trying to take it all in as much as I can, you know. Obviously, you know, I got back to work quickly, but it's levels to it, and like I said, I'm enjoying it. It's obviously, I know this ain't heaven, but, you know, it's close to it.
Damn, I didn't hear you talk all this shit about going to Philly. What the fuck? I hear all this shit about Philly. Good for him, I guess. Good for him. I hear nothing about heaven in Philadelphia.
No, that was this morning. When Bray was getting on Will Campbell. He was getting on him, man. He was saying, he was like, don't leave. I'm about to get to my best part. And I was like, I've been around you a million times. I know what you're about to do to him. You know? And so that's when it kind of just started to set in, and I'm around Bray.
Where did this passion come from for the Patriots?
Oh, man.
What do you say to the fans now that you're here, that are going to be watching you?
Passion came from wanting to be like my big cousin. He was a big Patriots fan, and I wanted to, you know, like I said, I wanted to be like him. And as far as I can remember, you know, I was a Patriots fan, and to the fans, you know, it's time. You know, better late than never. We're right on time, and I'm so excited. You know, I can't wait to get out there in Gillette Stadium and, you know, hit a crowd and make plays and have fun.
What excites you about playing with Greg?
Everything, man. You know, I was watching him today. You know, obviously, you know, I'm learning the plays and getting out there with him. You know, he can make any throw. He's very poised. Like today in the meeting, I would say he kind of took over the meeting. You know, Josh was speaking, and he, you know, kind of cut Josh off, not in a rude way, but, you know, he just kind of took over. You know, and it says so much from a young guy, you know, to know what he's talking about, number one, and to lead, you know, and to be the voice of this team. So when I heard that, I was like, wow, that was impressive. You know, obviously I heard great things about him, but that part alone tells me a lot about him and how much he loves his job and, you know, he studies and everything. So, yeah.
First of all, from New England,
Thank you.
with Dre specifically, a lot of people talk about your abilities as a deep ball receiver,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of people talk about his skills as a deep ball passer.
Right.
Just how do you feel like your games can complement one another?
Obviously, you know, that component of it, yeah, we want to grow in that part, but also we want to grow in all areas. You know, we want to try to attack the three levels on the field, you know, short, medium, and long. So.
What do you remember about your first impression of Mike Vrabel, and how is your relationship?
My first impression? Oh, I did not
That's
like
kind of a dumbass question. It's kind of a dumbass question. Like he was his coach in Tennessee. What, like, you could address that. I kind of get where she's getting at, but she could address that question because they're making it seem like that they have no history with each other. That he was his coach in Tennessee. That's a dumbass question.
Yeah, I mean, I can say that, you know, but what I've grown into, man, he's a great guy. He's a great guy, and he coaches hard. He holds his guys accountable, you know, and I'm not saying that lightly. He really does, you know, and he leads this group, leads the team, you know, and honestly, I believe that he's daring somebody to challenge him, so he can show you know, he still thinks he can play. So, yeah.
How familiar were you with Josh McDaniels before you got here, and what do you think of his offense and also your fit in it, specifically how he likes to move pieces around?
I ain't finna lie to you. I wonder what he's expected to get out this question. Like, even if technically he hates the offense, which I would assume not, because otherwise he wouldn't be here. But even if he hates the offense, like, what exactly you expecting him to say? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Josh McDaniels, you know, he tried to be a head coach a couple times. It didn't go over well. He definitely not no head coach. There's a reason why he's a coordinator. He should stay that way. Yeah, but like, what you expect him to say? Like,
just from the short little period that we talked, you know, I'm excited. You know, he's giving me a whole bunch of ideas. I've been around Brave long enough to not get into scheme, so I can't give you nothing. But I'm excited, you know. So
AJ, what does it have to be for you to feel fulfilled?
fulfilled.
Hey, one thing I love about New England, about Boston, they mad polite over there. Philadelphia niggas be talking over each other and shit. It be like Venn diagram, the goddamn dialogue version of shit. Niggas just be overlapping talk. Like, you hear some interruptions, but it's not that bad. They low-key letting each other talk over here. It's kind of different, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm fulfilled now.
But on the field, when the season goes, when the magic of being a Patriot wears off a little bit and you get into the season, what do you have to do for you to feel like, or what
What do I have to do?
yeah, or what is it? Your
What, nigga?
percentage
AJ face is crazy, son. AJ was me, I swear to God. God damn, bro. Yo, the reporters be acting like that these players are fucking scary. They be acting like they scared to ask questions like, dog, if you ain't insulting a man or calling him out his name, ain't no reason to be scared. Just ask the fuck question. Like, like, I ain't gonna lie, I have a stutter problem from time to time. It's definitely obvious. For some odd reason, case in motherfucking point. For some odd reason, when I'm on the phone, like, especially with people that I'm not familiar with, I tend to stutter a lot on the phone. I don't know why. Maybe it's just an anxiety type of thing. So I have a stutter problem from time to time too. But when I'm asking a question and I'm being firm with your question, especially as a man, bro, ask the fucking question to be firm on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether the player react to it good or bad, he assaults you, that's a criminal charge on him, and on top of that, you can sue him. Just ask the fucking question. Especially if you know off rip that it ain't going, you're not insulting a man or calling a man out of his name or talk about his family. Just ask the fucking question, bro.
offense have to be to feel like
His face is my face, I swear to God.
fulfilling what you feel like you want to.
I'm just gonna work hard, let the chips fall where they may. You know, go out there and make plays, and you know, help my teammates. That's all. So.
On Downing and Mike about you, and he said Downing he's demanding, smart player, expects a lot from everybody. How do you tackle your demanding nature with, go on, you got along here too, as you join a new team?
Nigga, is he telling a fucking personal anecdote or he's asking a question? Like, what the fuck kind of shit was that? You know, you demand a lot. I mean, you demand so much, we can't even put your order on Instacart or DoorDash or Grubhub. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I think first off, you gotta learn the guys. You know, you just can't come in and demand it. You know, like today, they wanted me to get up in front. I'm like, nah, I gotta earn that. You know, and he was like, it's a respect there. I'm like, I gotta earn that first. You know, and I want to earn that. And I want to earn those guys' respect. You know, but
I like
it's
that.
about getting to know them first, and obviously you can see how far you can push them because, you know, I just want to serve guys and help guys as much as I can. You know, on the field, off the field, you know, whatever I can do. So.
AJ, you mentioned having followed the Patriots. We've heard Josh McDaniels will show clips.
Hey, I ain't finna lie to you. Y'all remember that A.J. Brown speech when he was talking about devices and shit? He was talking, I don't know if it was a bunch of kids or whatever. That might have sounded like that might have hit home. I'm just saying. Off this alleged situation. That might have sounded like it might have hit home. You know what I'm saying? But you talk about like, oh, go get somebody a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? Then the vice is going to amplify type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, past teams, older players. Throughout your NFL career, are there any former Patriots you've modeled your game after, guys you've built a relationship that you've gotten advice from?
Other than the obvious Tom, but nobody. Yeah, Randy Moss or something like. Randy Moss. Like.
They asked you to stand in front of the whole team, and you were like,
No. It was
Why the fuck did this question need to be revisited? It was very fucking obvious what he said. He basically said, yo, I need to earn the respect of my teammates before demanding stuff. Because the dude asked a dumbass question about demand, just being stupid. And you just followed it up with having him fucking waste my time, waste 30 seconds of my fucking life to have him repeat some shit that he was very clear on. That your stupid ass not listening. Even though it's your fucking job, you got a notepad and a pen. I remember that shit. I don't have a fucking notepad and a pen, and I'm not a fucking credential reporter. What are we doing here?
It was
The fuck are we visiting this shit?
They wanted me to lead the line, so I was just like, you know, I'm cool, but you know, let me earn that for you first.
I'm curious with your knee, can you just let us know kind of how your knee's feeling, any updates with that? I know sometimes the injury has.
Lady, if his knees is fucked up, why would he tell you? Sound like Denzel Washington, huh? Why would he tell you, huh? Huh? Why would he tell you? But now, it's a real shit. If his knees are like bad, why the fuck would he tell you? He's obviously, as a football player, you conditioned to try to play through injury. It's like if you can't, you obviously gonna be sidelined. But if you can, you're gonna try to do it. That's how they condition. What the fuck was with these questions, dog?
No injury, nothing to worry about. You know, I think this whole little, you gotta understand where I came from. So any conversation about anything is gonna come up, you know. So
I hope you're not blaming Philadelphia for that bullshit. I hope you're not blaming Philadelphia for that bullshit. No, that wasn't from Philadelphia. That was, they didn't want to give us fair compensation for you. Don't blame Philadelphia. Don't dog Philadelphia because instead of you fucking saying goodbye, you gave us a stupid ass fucking ad about some fucking alternative to U-Haul. Don't dog Philly. Don't dog Philly. Don't do that. I know some of these reporters be crazy, be on some bullshit, and you're right. But in this case, that ain't got shit to do with Philly. That got something to do with niggas not trying to give us a fair compensation for you. That ain't got shit to do with Philly. Don't do that to us now. Come on now. Now, I'm from Chicago, but I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. But I'm just saying. Don't do that to us now.
maybe in 4 years I've missed one game from shot to the knee. So that's nothing to worry about. I'm good. I'm ready to go. You know, so.
So you talked about being mindful of your role today, and easing your way in.
Yeah.
Mike talked about, Coach Whitten talked about your leadership, that you're a humble guy, but you're also going to want to lead. So eventually, that's going to just, how's that going to play out?
You know, you let that happen.
That's a stupid fucking question. What the fuck you think this nigga is, a Professor Xavier? How the fuck is he supposed to know that? You asked this nigga like he Jesus in the flesh himself. Why you asking him stupid ass questions? How would he know how it's gonna go? He'll have to actually experience it first. What kind of stupid fucking question? Just let this man go on his way, bro. This is a stupid ass fucking question.
I don't want to come in and try to force anything. You know, like I said, I want to earn my respect from my teammates. You know, about how hard I work, how I show up.
It's a dumbass question, son.
That's it.
Not, nigga.
One, Julius Edelman. You know, obviously he gave me his grace to wear 11, but you know, I got so much respect and so much love for him. You know, I'm gonna let that be. You know, and I'm gonna create my own legacy here. You know, and just getting back to my roots. You know. I was number one all the way up until I got to the league, you know, and I tried to get number one in Tennessee, and I could, you know, because of Warren Moon, but, and even Philly, I tried to get number one, but Jalen just changed to one, you know, from two, so, you know, it's a match made in heaven, going back to my roots, you know, and it feels good, so that's not crazy.
How much do you feel you have left? Last question, guys, in the tank.
How much?
Where you're at in your career.
You'll see.
Thank you.
And by the way, I don't like that fucking half-ass goodbye that you gave to Philadelphia fans. To give us a fucking ad, give us a fucking advertisement about a fucking moving company. That was disrespectful, son. That was disrespectful. Yeah. Hey, AJ, I don't have beef with you. You still one of my favorite players in the NFL. You're like my second favorite wide receiver in the league, only after Devontae. And I'm not saying that to try to say, oh, Devontae better than you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying my list of my favorite players. But your goodbye, and then I really wonder this, and I understand they're in New England, but it's very hilarious how nobody said, what are your favorite moments about Philly, or what will you miss about Philadelphia? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like, just ask her, but like, what's your message to Philadelphia fan now that you left them? Like, what you remember something? Like, could you name maybe a moment or two where, you know, it something good. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't expect it, but, like, it would have been nice. All right, we gonna watch Joey Shakes' reaction. So shout out to my boy Joey Shakes, man.
Is your team dead in the water for their deadline?
Okay, team. The deadline is tomorrow. Where are we at?
Before we start this piece of content, this video is sponsored by Prize Picks. Bye-bye. See you later. Good riddance. And, yeah, finally.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Motherfuckers acting like that, like he was fucking Jalen Rieger. Like, Jalen Rieger, I understand. Quez, I love Quez. I know what happened because I understand the psychology. I get it, but Quez did what he did to himself. He can get mad at Gilly and everybody else and Eagles fans. He fucked himself over. Instead of goddamn going in the lab and going to work, he decided to just keep talking to about he the best wide receiver 3 in the league and he never worked on his game. You know what I'm saying? It's the old saying. If you ready, if you already ready, you ain't got to get ready type shit. You know what I'm saying? But like,
it's over. Let's talk about it all.
We really gotta stop acting like that AJ leaving is going. It's gonna be a void. Now, granted, Mekhi Lemon a bad motherfucker, but and so is Devontae. That's my favorite wide receiver in the league. He's that for a fucking reason. Come on now. But yeah.
What's the boogeyman? As a matter of fact, it was.
What is going on, guys? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Well, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of sad, bro. I'm gonna let him talk. I'm kind of sad, bro. Like, now I think about it, fuck. Kind of sad. It just hit me just now. It's watching the interview, watching the Patriots, like, I'm kind of sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Salute to AJ, bro. And he may get mad at me for some of the earlier shit I said about the alleged thing, but I'm just reporting the news, bro. It's all fun and games. Even if you did do what you did, I don't look at you differently as a person. We all make mistakes. I've done some shit before in my past where I'm not proud of. You know what I'm saying? It don't make us bad humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it like this, bro. And I ain't trying to get like super religious or whatever. I am a Christian, but I ain't trying to get super religious. You know, I'm imperfect as a perfect could be. You know what I'm saying? But David, to try to had an affair with Bathsheba, right? Who was Uzziah. That was like he was a leader in the military. I don't know what his exact position was, right? But that was a married woman. He put Uriah on the front lines, got him drunk, whatever case may be, got him like purposely put him in the front lines to basically, it was like premeditated, it was like first degree murder to go get Bathsheba. We're talking about David. David, he's blessed. And I don't want to say people are locked to go to heaven, but I think it would be a safe assumption to say that David's going to heaven. Because Solomon lost his way because of dealing with so many women who were not of the Christian faith. He lost his way. God gave him forgiveness. And even though he had to punish Solomon, he gave Solomon still a regional rule. I forgot what. But as on the strength of of the faith of his father. And Jesus came out of the seed of Jesse. So if David can be forgiven, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, come on now. And I don't, even if the legend is true, what you did, it wasn't even as bad as what David did. But I'm just saying, our mistakes aren't who we are. They're just like, the only way our mistakes are who we are is if it's a pattern. But if it's just a one-off thing, you made a bad decision and you went left, it don't make you a bad person, it don't make you a bad human being. You just made a bad decision. I'm saying I made bad decisions. We all have. I understand that we live in an age where, like, black celebrities got to be God. Black celebrities got to be Jesus, especially black, influential, powerful black men. We got to be Jesus. But it's not the case. It's okay to be human. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to make a bad decision. It's okay to fall into temptation and to succumb to it. As long as we get back to being grounded and doing what we're supposed to do, the Lord forgives. I don't feel no type of way whether you did do it or didn't do it. I don't feel no type of way about it anyway. I have a great ton of respect for AJ. I was like, man, if you want to leave, just go ahead and leave, bro. But in my heart, I'm sad. Just like I cried when Chauncey Gardner-Johnson got traded to Houston. I was crying. You know what I mean? Like damn. It just hit me just now watching the interview. I'm like, this man, like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, our mistakes and our bad decisions don't define us. If God gave you breath in your body, you have an opportunity to make it right with Him. You understand what I'm saying? And that's all that matters. It don't matter about what Eagles fans think of you. It don't matter what even I think of you. Even I don't think no type of bad way. Like still to this day, I'm hurt like a motherfucker that you're not here no more. And it just hurt. I'm hurt right now more than ever. Just kind of it's starting to sink in a little bit more. But I still have a great respect for you, and I also appreciate the hell out of you for what you did. You are the best receiver in football. Hopefully McDaniels do right by you, and you're dealing with a quarterback that actually can play. The problem is now he's going to take the maturation step. He's going to have to have the second gear that your homeboy had, your homeboy Jalen had. We're going to have to see he has a second gear because his first gear is outstanding. His second gear, you're going to have to start dominating. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if he got it.
Some Eagle fans that are feeling good, feeling bad, feeling kind of in the middle because the trade went down for A.J. Brown June 1st. It was not even like 3 minutes after 4 o'clock. The trade went down. Okay, there was a lot of little things that were happening earlier in the day. Milton Williams and Kevin Byard, everyone that was a part, okay, of the New England Patriots was pretty much putting out all these things on social media, Batman, things like that. So we knew that no other teams were really involved, but the trade did go down, okay? A.J. Brown goes to the New England Patriots. The Eagles get back a 26th, 5th round.
I ain't gonna lie. I would feel a little bit better. I'm gonna try not to, because I talk too fucking much. I know. I don't give a fuck. It's my platform. I already told you. I'm not even doing this for nobody. I'm doing this for me. But bottom line is this. What was I gonna say? Yes. I would feel a little bit better if he was playing with Mahomes. Just a little bit. But I know he wanted to be a Patriot. This team he wanted to be with. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I would feel a little bit better if he was playing with my favorite player of all time. Just a little bit better.
And a 28 first-round pick. Now, what did I say about getting a first-round pick? Yeah, I had to kind of start with that. So, as much as I want the 27 first-rounder, I would have rather have had that pick, and I think there's reasons for that, probably because 27 is going to be a very strong draft for a lot of weapons on both sides of the ball. Probably one of the deepest drafts we're going to have next year at 27 probably is one of the main reasons why the Patriots just wouldn't give it up. But we couldn't even get their second round.
Oh, AJ's knee and hammy. Bro, that's bullshit. Joey, that's bullshit. That's all propaganda because they didn't want to give the Eagles fair compensation. Eagles fans, whoever's watching this, if there's anybody in the chat, I don't give a fuck. I'm not even going to check to see if there is. The knee and the hamstring shit is not an issue. AJ got to understand that first off, he got the physique. He can already play. It's really just about maintaining. He don't have to over fucking do it. Even Bernard Hopkins say, yo, like, I realized over time as he got old, that's why the nigga was like blocks. It took him till he got, I don't want to disrespect Bernard Hopkins like that. But he was boxing well better than young niggas in his 40s and in his 50s because he understands, like, yo, once I got it and I'm in good shape, I don't have to go as hard. So AJ is such a hard worker and a high work ethic. That's why he went to the fucking diamond gym. I ain't never going to the motherfucking diamond gym. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna goddamn pull every fucking leg muscle and get a fucking ACL for a bunch of respect to all my firefighters out there. Y'all do a hard job, and I respect the hell out of you guys for that. You guys are true heroes. So I'm not disrespecting y'all anyway. But my grown ass would be like, yeah, my ACL fucked up there screaming like, you know how them Bible movies, the women be going to labor like, ah, and you see all they spit in their mouth like mumra and shit. Ah, push, ah. Imagine you sit on a motherfucking gym floor and shit. No egg dish. They probably stuffy to the motherfucker. Probably feel like one of them damn Southern Baptist church. No egg dish in there. Got an ACL dehydrated in the motherfucker, boy.
Their third rounder at least. I mean, nothing to that degree.
But yeah, for AJ, just wrapping up that point, I'm going to let him talk. AJ just overworked. He needs to understand, do less. I know it sounds counterintuitive because you want to keep that work ethic, and he from where he from. He definitely from the struggle. He overcame it, so that that hunger is always in there. But sometimes it's good to just do less. And it ain't to say that you're doing less means you're less of a player or you're less of a person. It just means that, like, yo, you gotta be smart about how you gotta work smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? Because he got the physique is there, the ability's there. We now it's just about maintaining. You know what I'm saying? So that's really all the injuries he's gotten. It's not because he's like injury prone. It's just because he's overworking the fuck out of his body because he trained his brain to always work hard at the highest level. And sometimes that mentality can work against you, because now it's like, okay, when you get older, it's about working smarter, not harder. It's about lasting. It ain't about necessarily trying to go everything at 100 miles per hour. When he got the physique, he got the ability. Now it's just about, okay, let's just maintain our play. That's all you got to worry about. And just under new system, learn that, and that's it. But he got the ability already.
Oh, the first rounder for 28, you could definitely go into 27. You can use that first rounder in 28 in 27, whether it's free agency, whether it's the draft. You could do anything you want. So you still have that first round in your pocket. You don't have to use it in 2028. Got to remember that. But that fifth rounder, to me, it is what it is. It's a valued pick for Howie Roseman. He loves the fourth rounders. He loves the fifth rounders. He can do a lot. He can flip a lot of picks and get more picks. Just trust Howie Roseman when it comes to these mid-round type picks, because he trades for good players with them.
Is that how he throwing the ball?
Trades, it's extra ammo for making trades up or down the draft.
Oh, imagine how he throw you the ball, you fucking drop that ball. Imagine how he throw you the ball, you drop that motherfucker. Hell no. Coming to contract time, goddamn, when it's time to cut down at 53, be like, yo, man, I'm making the roster. What's goody, man? You know what I'm saying? I want to play against McConnell. Hey, you drop the motherfucker Howie Roseman on the ball. You get your ass cut that day. They gonna write your name on the motherfuckers. They gonna say shit like, goddamn, whoever the coordinator is up there, Sean Manny and them niggas be like, mm-hmm. And how you gonna remember your dumb ass, too? You like, oh shit, he dropped the ball the GM threw to him. Definite cut. They were probably gonna fucking draw a goddamn pair of scissors and shit.
Different things.
Right next to your one fucking day.
The Eagles did trade for AJ.
They
Brown
have a goddamn scissors
first round picks with the Titans, and they gave them a third round pick, so they got a fifth. So they almost for a 28.
I was like, oh shit.
29-year-old player. They got a first rounder, and they pretty much got, a little bit, higher than a mid rounder. It is what it is.
I think it's killed with that stream
I can
boost
deal
shit.
with that. It's no issue. Now it looks like the Eagles beat writers did talk to Howie Roseman regarding, the process of the trade in general. Okay, he pretty much said that Roseman made it clear that the Eagles required a first-round pick if they were going to satisfy Brown's desire for a fresh start elsewhere. That was the line in the sand for Roseman, even it was a down-the-road pick. He also said we've always been in the mindset a pick is a pick. A first round is a first round pick. Doesn't matter. Teams are still going to be playing football in 2028. So
God willing, not the way certain stuff is going. God willing.
He wasn't saying to himself, oh, well, they should be bad this year, so let's try to take their first round pick this year. No. They were just like, hey, just give us a first-round pick for 27, 28. I don't care what it is. Just give me one of those picks. We'll get this trade done, and that's pretty much it. The Eagles, after everything that happened, the Eagles still catered to A.J. Brown. They didn't trap him in the corner. They didn't tell him they're not forcefully trading him. They literally said, you know what, A.J., we want to do right by you to find a sweet spot.
That's what I was saying earlier.
And we want to make it as comfortable as possible for you to make sure you get to the right spot. And you know what? That is a class act by Howie Roseman.
Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie to you. Just to add a cat, I know I talked too much. Shut the fuck up, Bruce. Fuck you, bitch. I say what I want to say. But nah, all jokes aside, okay? That makes AJ doing what he did, his goodbye, his half-assed goodbye, that makes it actually worse. Because you think about what I said earlier and then what Joey's saying now, sweet sour shoot. What Joey's saying now, what I said earlier, for the Eagles to, again, that's what the great human beings that Lurie and Howie Roseman is, they basically took a fucking fleecing for you. Didn't try to hold you hostage like the Browns did motherfucking Myles Garrett. Oh, it was going to, and the shit didn't even matter because he's going to the Rams and probably going to get a fucking ring within the next couple years. Hopefully not this year. I want my boys to do. Y'all niggas, I'll get 28. I want my motherfucking ring right now. You know what I'm saying? I want my motherfucking ring right now. Right now. You feel me? But like, nah, also real shit. Like, AJ, do the fans right. Because there's a lot of shit talkers. And some of it was because of you. Some of it because you gave up. You did not play up to par. You gave up on a team early. And you showed it in that wild card. So some of the fans turning on you was because of your decisions. Okay? So we're not going to act like you're innocent here. I love you, AJ, but we're not going to act like you're innocent. But for the fans that supported you, even when sometimes you were on some bullshit, let's keep it real, sometimes you were on some bullshit. Do it for the fans like me. Fans that stay with you when you was up there causing the scene or whatever, goddamn air people. I'm like, yo, man, AJ doing the right thing. Guys, yo, if they ain't listening in the motherfucking facility, put that shit outside. You know what I'm saying? So now they ain't got no choice. They gotta be confronted with that issue. You ain't listening to me? I bet I'm gonna air y'all ass out. I was one of the fans. Damn near every Eagle fan was like, you gotta keep it in the house. I'm like, no, air that shit out. Because it's clearly not going to be solved internally. You know what I'm saying? And Seth, I love Seth Joyner. Everybody know I love Seth Joyner. I got great respect for the guy. But when Seth Joyner was like, yo, he doing insubordination and all, I'm like, yo, Seth, like, nah, like, AJ doing the right thing. They're not listening to him in the facility. Yo, air that shit out. So now they got to confront the issue. They can't run around from the shit. So I was one of those. Like, fans like me, bro, give him a proper goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Especially off the trip of how great Rose of a person just took the goddamn fleecing and was like, yo, I want to make you happy. I know you want to be a patriot. I know you don't want to be here. I ain't going to hold you hostage to get your will and try to, make you upset, bro. Like, we appreciate what you did here. We're going to show it. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't going to have a future with us, but that's cool. Like, yo, off the strength of that, give us a better goodbye than what you did. That goodbye was actually dog shit. And it was disrespectful to the fans like me who stayed with you and stuck with you even though sometimes some of the shit that the fans turned on you was your fault and you bad decisions that you made. And other times the fans just doing whatever. But for the fans that stuck with you from the beginning to end, bro, give us a fucking better goodbye. Don't give us some motherfucking stupid ass advertising. Like, nigga, I'm still gonna use you. I'm gonna use fucking U-Haul regardless. Nigga, I live in Chicago. You feel me? But like, yeah, like, come on now.
The Philadelphia Eagles are one of the most well-respected organizations. They do right by their players. They don't do any dirty shit towards their players. They've never have done that. They never will do that. They are stand-up, class act. That's just how they are. So they did a favor to A.J. Brown. Now it looks like the Patriots will be taking over the extra $113 million in A.J.'s contract. The Eagles will save $50 million on A.J. Brown, which is great. Cap flexibility for the contracts they have now and for the next few years, contracts that you have to sign with a few players that are going to need to be paid sooner or later. And on top of everything else, that $43 million cap hit that A.J. Brown was supposed to take for the team this year is going to be split up the next 2 years. So very affordable. Now, Howie Roseman talked about really the beginning process of when he was really making this decision to trade A.J. Brown and who was really pushing it and what was really happening. And he pretty much said didn't necessarily go into the offseason looking to move the wide receiver, but after long conversations with A.J. Brown and looking at their own cap and roster situation and getting an eventual first-rounder in return, they made the move. Like I said, lots of contracts. You got to pay Cooper DeJean. You got to pay Jalen Carter. You got to pay Quinion Mitchell. You've got some contracts down the road. It gave the Eagles an option to say, you know what, let's get rid of them now. This way we don't have them for another year. We have some guys to pay. And, so the Eagles got way more flexibility now down the line to sign more guys, which is a really good thing for a trade like this. And then the weirdest stuff started to happen with Eagle fans. They started putting out these tribute videos of saying goodbye to A.J. Brown and thank you for this and thank you for that. And A.J. Brown put out this statement that I was kind of like, okay. This video is sponsored by Prize Picks, the number
No
one.
disrespect, fuck Joey. I fuck Joey. No beef towards you. You my guy. Fuck Prize Picks. They can go suck a dick. Niggas made me lose all my fucking money, man.
For sponsoring this piece of content, and I'll see you on
Fuck
the next
Prize
one.
Picks, nigga.
He said, Eagles Nation, thank you for welcoming my family and me.
Eagles Nation, thank you for welcoming my family. Let me read it.
In open arms from day
I know how to
one.
read
The
already.
city, this locker room, and the fan base will always hold a special place in my heart. To my brothers in that locker room, thank you for going to battle with me every single day. The memories we made together and off the field are something I'll carry with me forever. To the coaching staff, trainers, equipment staff, cafeteria workers, and the cleaning crew, thank you for everything you do behind the scenes to keep us going. There are so many people in the
That was nice
building
to
who make
thank
it
the janitors and
possible
stuff
for
like
us
that. That
to
was
go
cool.
out there and compete, and I'm grateful for all of you. Playing for this city has been an honor, and I'm thankful for every moment I had in Midnight Green. Thank you, Philly. Much love always. God bless. 11. All this guy did was thank a few people, and that's it. Over the 4 fucking years of being one of the best receivers to walk through Philadelphia, this is all this fucking guy.
Oh, shit! AJ, what the fuck? AJ, what the fuck, dude? This makes you look fucking horrible, dude. Like, AJ, I still fuck with you. But, AJ, this was an asshole thing to do. Why the fuck would you do that? You, nigga, you chat GPT to the fucking statement? Really? After niggas like me went to bat for you, chat GPT the fucking statement? Really, nigga? Really? AJ, you foul as fuck. You still my guy, but you fouled to the motherfucker for that. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, fucking really? That was such a check.
Dude, guess how much it cost me to make sure my family gets $1 million if something ever happens to me? You'll never guess.
At GPT fucking statement. Jesus Christ. Then it was torment for Eagle fans where Patriot fans were rubbing it in our face that AJ was traded to the Patriots and it was exciting for them and trying to make us as dysfunctional as possible and be pissed off at the world as usual. And AJ Brown is posting pictures of himself as a kid in Patriots Tom Brady's jersey with the I'm coming home lyrics and stuff. I mean, it was aggravating. For the people that are praising this fucking guy, I've seen Eagle fans as of right now want to quit on this team, that the season's over with, that, I think Jalen Hurts is going to have something to prove, to shut everybody up for another year. We'll save that for another video, but I'll say this, okay? This guy is the biggest fucking coward I've ever seen play as a wide receiver. I've never seen...
No. Joe, you can't do that. I'm going to tell you something right now. This is the honest to God's truth. Some may show it, some may not. But one thing about it, if you're an elite wide receiver, you're an elite tight end. Even goddamn Brady was talking about Gronkowski. I talked about that in previous videos. Dog, every elite wide receiver wants the fucking ball. And when they're not getting involved in the game plan, they gonna make some fucking noise. T.O. was one of them. Give me the ball. I don't think he a bad person for that. Give him the fucking ball. You're right. Give me the ball. You know what I'm saying? He was right. Give him the ball, good shit happened. Nigga play with a fucking broken leg. Let me use another word outside of nigga. Let me not try to demean him like that. Even though I didn't even mean it to demean the man, I'm just talking. But T.O. played with a broken leg and was still hooping. And Davin still won't give him the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? So
seen so much praise from maybe some people that just don't know some of the behind the scenes stuff of what's going on. And from what
Bro, we all watch this. You act like AJ Brown. Like, where the fuck Joey, no disrespect, you my guy. Where the fuck was this vitriol for Jalen Reagor? Jalen Reagor was worse than fucking AJ. That nigga, Jalen Reagor was ass. He was ass. His response was ass. And his play was ass. Jalen Reagor, I know why Jalen Reagor get the motherfucking that nigga was ass, and he had no accountability. He didn't give a fuck. So when you don't give a fuck, and then your ass on the field, like your production is ass, I see why. Where the fuck was this vitriol? You seem like you was mad cool, but you getting on AJ like he didn't do shit for us. Like AJ was dead the best wide receiver in football when we gave him the fucking ball. Come on, Joe. You ain't being fair.
I read the other day, I was like, wow. There's one thing where AJ Brown bitches about, the issues that us Eagle fans were so pissed at the coaching last year. But man, this other bit of news really fucking pissed me off. It says AJ Brown requested a trade from the Eagles in September of last season while they were undefeated and a couple of months removed from winning the Super Bowl per Ari Pulley and a...
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Joey, I apologize. I still fuck with you, AJ, but this shit was foul as fuck. So you telling me he requested... Wait a minute. No. Fair for AJ. And I mentioned this earlier. Bro, I'm the best wide receiver in football. You give me fucking 2 targets? You don't give me no targets in the first half? Hell fucking yeah. Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. I don't blame him for this. Abso-fucking-lutely. Hey, I tell you, we need to do this at third. You gonna do what the fuck you want to do, babe. Get me off this fucking team. Don't blame him. You can't get mad at AJ for this. You can't. Because it's not about being undefeated. Nigga, I'm the fucking best receiver in football. Give me the fucking ball, or I'm one of the best. However y'all want to fucking put AJ Brown, he's the best receiver. He's the best receiver in football to me. Obviously, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, Puka Nacua, Jamar Chase, they have bigger stats. Not Justin as much because his quarterbacks are ass. But you know what I'm saying?
NFL, which he is.
But you
NFL
can't get mad at
writer,
AJ for that. Come on
and
now.
Bleeding green. It's since being reported that his camp had been pushing to be traded to New England. A few months coming off of a Super Bowl, and this man is 4 weeks into the regular season.
Joey, you're missing context. He was not even getting fucking targets. It was disrespectful. It wasn't like he was getting targets. He was not getting targeted at all. I don't blame him. You can't get mad at him. You can't. Because, again, you're looking at it from the wrong side. You're looking at it from the fuck the record. AJ got to be a part of this team. Hey, Larry Fitzgerald, he's like the Tim Duncan of the NFL. By the way, rest in peace. I know I criticized Larry, and I think he made up for it afterwards. I criticized Larry about what he did, how he treated the streamer, but Larry is one of the GOATs. Definitely a top 3, 4, 5 wide receiver in NFL history, 100%. But I'm going to tell you something like this. Let Carson Palmer would have been on a motherfucking team and not give motherfucking Larry Fitzgerald the ball. Let Kurt Warner, and when finally Larry got solidified as a vet, not give motherfucking Larry Fitz the ball and see what would have happened. Every great wide receiver want the fucking football. So like I'm sorry, Joey, I can't side with you on this because you looking at it from the lens of like you ain't been there and see what the fuck happened. You an Eagles fan. You report on the Eagles news more than I do. You on this shit every day. I'm not. I be whatever. I try to, but whatever. You on this shit every day. So you saw what was going on. You saw AJ was really getting treated like shit. Like as far as like not involving him in the gameplay, you can't get mad at him. You can't look at it from the standpoint of what a casual. A casual will be like a casual that wasn't around, that didn't understand what was going on behind the scenes, that didn't actually watch the game. They'd be like, oh shit, we undefeated. We just won a Super Bowl. You asked for a trade, but if you understood that goddamn AJ was getting pretty much fucking ignored, as if he was in Quez's position, and even Quez should have been ignored, but definitely Quez is more or less understandable because you got to feature primary options. AJ is damn near the best receiver in football, and you don't target him at all for a whole first half. You barely did he even have 4 targets in any of those games? Like, come on now. You can't blame him. You can't be upset with him.
September, and he literally was requesting the fucking trade. Doesn't matter how many contracts you give him. Doesn't matter how many yards he has. He does not give a fuck about anybody but himself. He bitched his way out of Tennessee. He's bitching his way out of Philadelphia. And trust me, down the line, he'll bitch his way out of New England. Just give it time. It completely fucking disgusts me. This is a guy I've been rooting for the last few years, and like, this was planned. This was already in the books. I mean, the 4 weeks is what? The Vikings game from last year where the Eagles didn't target him in the first half. The Eagles did target him in the second half. He had over 100 yards. And he got back to the locker room, and he still fucking complained. That's why I don't get these Eagle fans that are praising him and making highlight videos and goodbye videos and these emotional fucking fuck him. We supported him when he had his book out on the sideline. We supported him when he was bitching about the coaching staff. Now this is...
No, we didn't. Not all of us did. A lot of us were very critical of him.
Far. This is so far gone. I mean, I would have figured that something happened middle of the season, like maybe he had a falling out with Jalen or the head coach, or I have no idea, but you're talking the first month of the regular season. I mean, already checked out and still trying to play for us and just wasting everybody's fucking time. Him leaving the way he is leaving right now reduces his accomplishments that he's really done here. It like almost reduces it to nothing. Like I don't even care about what this fucking guy did here, to be honest with you. It's almost to a point where I'm like, whatever. It's not just about the entrance. You got to make a good exit too. But what I got out of this trade just being finalized, not even about the compensation, not about what...
How else would you want AJ to handle it? If he wants to leave, like, there's no other way to say, like, yo, I want to leave. And that's it. There's no other way to handle this shit. Because let's think about it like this. Now, for my sake as an Eagles fan, I hope the offense get better. But Sirianni's still a head coach. These offensive problems they're going to... You think Sean Mannion coming in doing what he's doing going to change? No, it's not. The only way it's going to change, and it's not even going to make any fucking sense, you would have to fire Nick Sirianni and make Sean Mannion the head coach. So that means Sean Mannion have to prove himself as a coordinator, and then if we win, we get to a Super Bowl, we win, and then Sirianni's fired, it doesn't make any fucking sense. You understand what I'm saying? So the only way to actually solve the issue is that, okay, we make Sean Mannion the head coach, we have to fire him, but like, okay, we want to fire Sirianni after having a successful year? Does that actually make sense? No. So the offense ain't really gonna get better like that. I hope so as an Eagles fan, but we already know the ordeal. Come on now.
We got for it none of that. What I got for this trade was a sense of peace in my mind. You know, being sane, just having a relaxed brain for the first time and saying, thank God it's over with. And the next time we will talk about this is when the Eagles go to New England to have the joint practice. And that will be the next time we get into all of this. I'm excited for Jalen Hurts to prove that he doesn't need a super team around him. And when we
still got a super team. And then now that Tariq Woolen playing the second corner, oh, we good. He still do. But either way, listen, this is what we got to stop doing to Eagle fan. I said this already. I said it before. I said it again. I don't give a fuck what Jalen do. They will never get this man credit. They will always find something to bitch about. They will make 1,000 excuses for fucking Lamar. I love Lamar. I love Lamar. I love him as a person. I love him as a player. They're going to make 1,000 excuses for Lamar. They'll make 1,000 excuses for Joe Burrow. And I love Joe Burrow. To me, Joe Burrow, quite arguably, in my opinion, he's the best quarterback in the league if he stays healthy. He's better than Josh Allen, and he's better than Lamar Jackson. Because he took damn near one of the worst organizations in football and went to Super Bowl. Because of him. Not in spite of him, because of him. Come on now.
He makes Mekhi Lemon into a fucking superstar. I don't want to hear fucking shit from anybody about this quarterback. I can't wait for the offense.
You always will. As long as these stupid-ass mainstream outlets keep hiring these fucking morons, whether it be former athletes that barely did shit in the NFL and just motherfuckers who do shit in the NFL, but now we in the age where social media where everybody needs to make a headline. Everybody needs to be talked about on social media. Everybody wants clout. We ain't about telling the truth and being objective. It's about one clout. So we will never hear the end of it. So Joey, you my guy, but that wish will never be granted. Respectfully.
To coordinator, I can't wait for these players to really open up to this new scheme. I'm excited about it. I think you need to be optimistic about it. Players are eating it all up. Players are all in.
Hey, I ain't finna hold you. So, Ruby Moon 1-on-1, please don't come in here asking about no business, because I no. So, I'm going to say hello, and that's it. Don't ask you about no business, about no,
and, you know, it just...
I'm not buying shit. You either going to come here and watch what I got going on, or you can leave. Respect.
It's a really exciting time, and you know what? Devontae Smith now is our #1 receiver.
Okay, no respect. I'm going to fast forward to the end, just so Joey can get his watch time.
Fly, goes fly. Peace out, guys.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on to and I don't mean to cut him off. I got so much shit I gotta watch. So we're gonna watch a little bit of Speakeasy. I get this little trash ass fucking former NFL player and trash ass commentator. 1343.
We appreciate the patois, but look, it's time we talk about something. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be heavy. I know it's going to be an uncomfortable conversation here in the Speakeasy.
It is.
Philadelphia Eagles superstar wide receiver A.J. Brown has been traded, sent to the New England Patriots for a 2028 first-round pick and a 2027 fifth-round selection. Fellas, he's going to reconnect with Mike Vrabel out there in New England, and he's wearing #1 out there for the Patriots. Fellas, your reaction to A.J. Brown. What will you do? Leaving the Philadelphia Eagles.
2 cups, bro.
I ain't finna lie to you. In the beginning, I'm skipping over your ad, nigga. I don't give a fuck about your ad. But look, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw him reacting, that was my reaction like 5 minutes. I was dead about to start crying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't finna lie.
All right, look. Prize Picks is America's
Man,
#1
fuck Prize Picks.
best
Fuck the
in
little stupid ass ad. I don't care.
Like that. G, what's going on, bro?
Shady, how we feeling, man?
Why is it stuck like that? What you mean, G? They just trying to see what you got going, bro.
That's tough for you, boy. You know, AJ one of my favorites.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I love AJ. Bro.
He is. Yeah,
Loved AJ. Absolutely.
What Shady got going wrong?
I still love AJ.
Oh, okay, that's true. Yeah, you have a better season than he ever had.
What? This nigga trying to backtrack and bruh.
What's that?
Hey,
Well, you got the double fix?
Nah, they both for you.
Oh wow.
Nah, listen, man. I don't know if you forgot because you've been on TV too long, and you forgot you was a player at one time.
Oh, you got to pour one out for your
Listen,
dog.
man.
Oh,
brother
man.
like me, when I got traded, you know what I'm saying, I hope and pray they poured out something for me, my real dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to say goodbye to AJ Brown.
It is.
The Eagles
Yeah.
wouldn't have had a championship
Say goodbye.
if it wasn't for AJ Brown.
to
The Philadelphia
what
Eagles
we had.
wouldn't have been that type of offense without AJ Brown. Our quarterback, Jalen Hurts, Heavenly Father, would not have been
Heavenly
a Super
Father.
MVP winner without
It's kind of funny a little bit, but I want to skip it.
Nick Sirianni, hell of a coach. But I don't know he'll be at without AJ Brown. Howie Roseman, one of the best of all
I ain't feel like he hitting the shit out them notes though. Damn.
time. Made that trade and called down Tennessee.
Boys to men head ass.
They made him a better GM. The last thing I'm gonna say is,
Hey, whoever the fuck harmonizing need to shut the fuck up. You sound like shit.
we will always miss AJ Brown. Hopefully he does well with the Patriots. It's always gonna be fly was fly. This is for me.
Ooh, down the shoe.
Yeah. And this right here,
Yeah.
it's for AJ Brown. Love you, dog.
That carpet's expensive, Shady. He just ruined the carpet, man.
AJ did a lot for us, though, bro.
That's reposado too. It's not Blanco. It's gonna show up. Shady, what the hell are you doing, man?
Man, listen.
Hey, somebody get a towel. What the hell is happening right now? Somebody get a towel.
Why the fuck a man with Archer yelling like somebody got shot? Somebody get out! Stop the bleeding right now! Breathe. I need you awake. And the motherfucker dying with like blood, goddamn coming out. I need you to breathe. Call 911! Do it now! Like, what the fuck? Like, you act like you in a goddamn fucking, what's the name of that goddamn scene? What's the name of that movie? Boys in the Hood scene or some shit, right?
I haven't signed my contract yet. If he replaces carpets,
The Great Coronito's on the freaking carpet right now.
carpet is expensive.
I'll be signing mine this week, though. But listen, man. AJ means a lot to the Birds, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I hate this same leaf. Are you Portsmouth too?
Nigerian. You about to start patting it on that. Carpet. Look, man. It's a tough one. Acho. You know, AJ Brown, probably the most expected trade in NFL history if we've ever seen one. Been a busy offseason for the Patriots. You know, how are you feeling about him going there? And also, you know, just what's their expectations?
Let's be real, bro. I'm glad it's done. It's a win for everybody. It's a win for AJ Brown. Go to a team that's going to have to feature you. Go to a team that's pass happy. Go to a team that's not necessarily going to be a step back as far as it pertains to winning. They were in the Super Bowl last year. It's a win for the Philadelphia Eagles. You can now move on from an individual who, when he did not get the ball at a higher frequency, he would often become a distraction. Wasn't necessarily his inherent desire to become a distraction, but he became a distraction nonetheless. It's a win for Jalen Hurts. Jalen, you no longer have to answer questions about AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts.
As long as your ass is in media, he's gonna have to continue to answer questions. But the thing is, you don't have to answer shit because you don't. All you gotta do is goddamn worry about the team. That's it. Fuck whatever you talking about. Worry about the team.
If we're being honest, at least now people will start to look at and respect you as a more significant figure. There's no longer tension between you didn't get the ball to AJ Brown enough. It is a win for both parties. Not often.
It's not Jim's fucking job. That's on the coordinators.
In life, do you see a player get traded to another team and you can clearly say everybody won? This is a moment where every individual won. The Eagles, shout out to Howie Roseman, they completely loaded up at the receiver position. One of the deepest receiver rooms in the NFC. Devontae Smith, I believe he will take a Jackson Smith and Jigba type leap. I don't know that he will be a Triple Crown caliber winner. I think he'll be a 1,300-yard, 9-touchdown, 112-catch wide receiver. Like, that is who I think Devontae Smith, he will turn out to be. Then you have the Mekhi Lemons. You have the Hollywood Browns. You have all of these different accentuating type of receivers that can help. So to me, win for everybody and super happy for AJ Brown because the disrespect that he was starting to get from Eagles fans, that just ticked me off. AJ's a top 3 receiver in Eagles history. So if you are AJ Brown, it's time to go out there, go ball, go get busy. If you Jalen Hurts, it's time for you to go out there and really like prove you didn't need AJ. And Eagles fans, move on. You got a Super Bowl out of AJ. Y'all had some really incredible years. Everybody move on.
Yeah.
How the hell you gonna tell us what to do, nigga? Mind your business. Worry about speak easy, nigga. Don't worry about my motherfucking team. We worry about what the fuck we want to worry about. Don't speak on the motherfucking team, nigga. Actually, you can, because, you know, you a grown man, whatever. But, nigga, our business is our business. Worry about speak easy, nigga.
To be officer, but
Worry about all that clickbait and bullshit you be doing. Only reason I'm watching this shit, because it's content. That's it. And it's fair use, nigga, so don't fucking sue me. It's fair use, nigga.
It's easy, man. I've been there. You get traded. You know, I'm happy for AJ. He goes to a team where they're gonna throw him the ball. He's gonna go to a team where he's gonna, you know, get his stats off and potentially, you know, compete for.
LaShawn, he got stats here. Maybe last year, okay, you can say that, but he got his stats here. Hold on, let's look that up real quick. I'll just say you talking out of emotion. Okay, AJ Brown. Okay. 1,000-yard receiver, barely, but okay. Got that another 1,000-yard receiver. 1456, that was with what? Philadelphia. 1496 with Philadelphia. And Tennessee, no respect, because he still was the lead in Tennessee. He just was more of a run-heavy scheme. 869. 2 1,400 yards, damn near 1,500 yard seasons. What are we talking about? LaShawn, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
And also, you know, Super Bowl. It sucks for us because, like, everybody think it's so easy to be a number one receiver, you know? But it's hard. Now with all the attention's on you, so I hate the move. I knew it was coming. You know, I know AJ. I mean, if you're really inside, you know it was over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I just think sometimes, man, and I used to tell Josh Allen this while Stephon Diggs, like, bro, everybody think it's easier or the grass is greener on the other side, but when that dude's gone, you're going to feel it.
Yeah.
Pause. And I feel like Josh has felt that.
Yeah.
He might have won an MVP, but now
LaShawn, that wasn't a pause moment. I don't know what you was reaching on that one, dog. You was on your damn Dame Dash shit, bro.
You look out there and nobody can get open one-on-one. Now we go to the Eagles. I think Smitty could be a number one, but I don't know. Why?
What do you mean you don't know? His rookie season, he was a 1,000-yard receiver. With Jalen Reagor as his counterpart. He was 1,000, like, what, LaShawn, what football you been watching? You supposed to be, you're legitimately either a Hall of Famer or a French Hall of Famer. You know more football than I do. Like, what do we talk? If you're an Eagles fan, you play with the Eagles, you've been in the NFL, you did really well in the NFL, you should know that he can play. You're watching the games, you have a more deeper understanding than I do. Like, what are you talking about?
How don't you know, Shay? Because I've never seen it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So now he's the number one receiver, and now you're asking for other guys to step up in the wide receiver room that you're not sure if they can or not. So I hate the move, but I know it was coming.
Yeah,
I know it was coming.
The other interesting thing is you're now asking, like Shady said, for a bunch of unproven players to have to go prove things on a rock.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm done. I'm not watching this bullshit. You're just saying shit so you can get a fucking rile out of people. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Devontae Smith. What the fuck are you talking about? 1,000-yard receiver in fucking 3 of his years. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We're talking about the highs. We're talking about, like, literally the most. When I was watching college football heavy, they was talking about Devontae Smith like he was the second coming of Jerry Rice, and he has superseded those expectations. The same hype Marvin Harrison Jr. was getting, that's the hype he was getting. He was damn near, I was talking about this thing like he was about to be the next Jerry Rice. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? It's a Heisman Trophy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Got 2 more, not even that.
That's ready to win now. Malata's ready to win now. Jurgens ready to win now. Dickerson ready to win now. Johnson ready to win now. Saquon ready to win now. Hurts ready to win now. Goddard ready to win now. Smitty ready to win now. Mekhi Lemon, what are you ready to do?
Mekhi Lemon was either the best receiver in football or second or third. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? If you watch fucking Makai Lemon and then think that, can he play? Or is he going to be able to play in the NFL? What football do you watch, nigga? Do you just goddamn just fucking got a minute to say something that makes sense? Oh, I'm fucking going.
Hollywood Brown.
Oh, boy, like Lloyd Banks a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What are you ready to do? Like, what are some of these other ancillary pieces ready to do? I know Cooper DeJean ready to win now. Quinyon Mitchell ready to win now.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm moving on. All right, Lord Brunson had some sources, and we're gonna look at him, and then we're gonna look at the. We're gonna end it off the AJ Brown thing.
Navan, the #1 rated business travel platform, lets your team book work travel in one place. Flights, hotels, cars.
Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Y'all know the vibes. This video was brought to you by Hog Media, Prize Picks. $5 deposit get you $50 in playing time when you use code HMA.
Shout out to Lord Brunson, by the way.
Do that. The finals is here.
Lord Brunson make music.
The finals is here. We got AJ Brown. AJ Brown is out of our hair, ladies and gentlemen.
Give him a like.
He's out of our hair, and we can begin to move on. This will be the last time that I address or talk about AJ Brown and what happened.
I saw subscribe to him. Why ain't subscribe to Lord Brunson? What's wrong with me? How the hell am an Eagles fan subscribe to Lord Brunson? That's crazy.
Finals, I got the Spurs.
That man got the Eagles merch and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Disclaimer. The things that I'm about to tell
Had the players wearing that shit.
Are from a source that I would believe anything they told me, bro. These things are from a legitimate source, a person who has been around AJ Brown for a long time. Been around AJ Brown longer than I've been around AJ Brown, or I've known of AJ Brown. I haven't been around AJ Brown enough to even say some of the stuff that I'm saying, bro. Now, y'all caught the live stream yesterday. We alluded to some things that I knew was going to come out right after my live stream. Those things came out. Y'all heard about the alleged situation with the massage therapist or the girl or whatever, the triangle between him and another teammate. Y'all heard about all of that stuff. Allegedly. All of that stuff. Now, given that we've all heard about that stuff, I love your content. Thanks for keeping it up. Thank you. I appreciate you. Given that we all heard about that stuff, let's listen to what Howie Roseman had to say about why he traded AJ Brown. Let's listen. I think he just felt for his family. At this stage of his career, it was something he was desiring, that he was looking forward to do. And in all of our conversations, he was very positive about his experience in Philly, just felt like going forward here that was something that he preferred. Think about it. Thank you for Super Chat, Marcus. I appreciate you. LB will miss him, but I'm glad he's gone too much drama. Thank you for the Super Chat. Orlando, thank you for the Super Chat. I'm hearing too many credible people speaking on that female situation, LB. I think there's some truth to it. Listen, I'm not here to tell y'all what to believe or not, but this is a fact, what Howie Roseman said. Howie Roseman said that AJ told him that he felt it was the best situation for his family. Now, if I was to be caught in a situation...
I was just on the back of Tennessee. That's crazy.
And I knew I had...
Bro, you know what low-key be cool as fuck if we had with the Kelly Greens? Because shout out to Philly Fanatic down here. Philly Philnatic. He had the white helmet with the green. We need to bring that shit back, dog. We really need to bring that shit back.
All of this stuff, and I had the bag, and I had the access to the resources. I damn sure get John Legend to sing at the proposal. Got to make nice. I damn sure spend a M on the wedding. I got to make up for some stuff. And the cherry on top is I damn sure would get out of that city where I made her look bad. I.e. forcing...
Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. That is a very good point. That's a very good point. I didn't think about it like that. That's a good point.
Whatever the case may be.
That's a good point.
And when you listen to what Howie Roseman is saying on why he wanted out, it's the best thing for my family. Please trade me. I've shamed myself. I've shamed my people, and I can't face the music. I need a fresh start. I need a fresh start. I saw the interview with Maria Taylor, and I wasn't even going to speak on it no more. The interview is capped. Now, the source that I got, which I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all know I would never bring y'all no fluff, bro. And I've been knowing about this. This how I kept it, bro. I've been knowing about this stuff that got nothing to do with football for the longest, bro. I've been knowing, but it don't serve me no purpose to come here and talk about it because I've been an advocate of saying I want to keep ball around. So it don't serve me no purpose to talk about that stuff. He ain't talked to Shady in 2 years, per my source. Because after Shady slipped up and said what he said.
Is your team buried in AI tools?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So that means Shady was goddamn living up to his name and not because of the football shit. So that nigga was up there trying to get emotional for nothing. Like that nigga at the funeral that be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's a great guy, man. That's my homie. I love that nigga. I mean, I'm sorry. We in church. I love that, bro. Man, that's my guy. Then you come up to class, but stop lying, motherfucker. Bah! Bitch, I don't talk to your stupid ass, nigga. You trying to holler at my girl. Fuck, nigga. Everybody at the church like, oh, Lord Jesus, I rebuke you in the name of Satan, in the name of Jesus. Oh, shit. Ooh, I slipped up. I said some bad. Let me stop, because I think I'm going, I'm, Lord knows, Lord forgive me. I'm playing around, I'm joking, but I said some stuff I ain't, let me chill out before I say some stupid stuff that I ain't got no business saying. My bad. Lord knows I'm playing, but I say I'm just talking out my ass. I need to chill out.
It's carpet in your house the whole time. That's cat.
Oh yeah, I don't know why the hell he had a Patriots carpet. That as a Philly of it, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Cat. The source that I got, the people that I know, was in your house. That's cat, bro. It is pure cat. Pure cat. Pure cat, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Pure cat. And it's so much, it's so cat that it kind of makes him look like there's really something wrong with him the way that he just was lying, bro. The way that he just lied in that interview. Now, I'm going to read some things from my source, and we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. I'm going to start from the top.
They will have a 3-hour stream.
My source says this. I know people in that building, and what he told me, he screwed himself. And he ran from the truth. It had nothing to do with football, and he threw that playoff game, trust me. Talking about the 49ers game. If y'all remember, A.J. Carr got stolen, right? Mr. Tendenism Carr got stolen, right? If y'all remember, the car got stolen. Where did the car get found? The car was found at Camden. His car got stolen. He tried to say...
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! So, allegedly, Hassan Reddy, we talk about how he a street nigga. Because he was talking a little spice. I don't know if he was on the Buccaneers, but he was talking a little spice. He said, yo, I don't know if it was to a reporter or whatever. Allegedly. Oh, shit. This is not even funny because, you know, somebody's getting their car stolen, but oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hassan had to go. Hassan had to go, bro. Hassan had to go. Respect to what Hassan did here, but he had to go. God damn. That nigga pulled the fucking Pooh Shiesty. That nigga said, oh, you want to act like that? Well, good. All right, bet. Nigga, I got some niggas to go take your, allegedly. Fuck. Damn.
that the car was stolen, and he tried to blame it on one of the players, the other player that was in the triangle, because the other player is from there. He had nothing to do with the whip being stolen.
Hassan, I know I said allegedly. I apologize. I'm sorry.
He was tender to levels of pot roast. He was pot roast tender, bruh. Pot roast tender with extra carrots and potatoes in the stew. Allegedly, he was pot roast tender. He tried to say that Bull got the whip taken. Pot roast tender, man. Listen, connect the dots. Connect the dots here. Connect the...
Y'all remember when, I don't know who watched The Shield. Remember how Forrest Whitaker couldn't get Vic Mackey? So what Forrest Whitaker did, he tried to do some criminal shit. He got caught right away. Allegedly, if this is true, this is what this shit remind me of. I try to be a good person. I try to do the right thing. And the nigga goddamn, instead of goddamn taking that fucking L and saying, oh shit, we ain't get Vic Mackey, this nigga up there goddamn threw away his career and his freedom just to fucking free.
Dots. Allegedly, he didn't like none of the rookie DBs either. He said Cooper Mitchell wasn't better than the bull from Alabama. I don't know if that's Kool-Aid or whatever. I don't know. They got drafted in the same draft. Whoever came out of Alabama.
Now, I said that delusional shit myself, but the thing is, I just didn't know about Quinyon. That's it. It was literally because I didn't know who Quinyon was. But that's fucking egregious. That's egregious. If you actually watch football and you pay attention, like you actually watch it, that's egregious. Like me, I said what I said when they got drafted because out of ignorance. I knew Cooper the Dream was gonna be good. I didn't know it was gonna be this damn good though. Like this nigga like the fucking white Malcolm Jenkins. Like this, he good as hell. He can do everything. Ball hawk, fucking tackle, everything.
But then he faked like he was cool with them, which was crazy to me.
What was all that slap boxing for? Wait, allegedly. Was that what you really wanted to do? Did you really wanted to fight Cooper the G? That was a joke. I don't think it was the hate to the point where he didn't fight him. You know what I'm saying? But
last season, he was bitching about how Smitty wasn't riding for him because Smitty knew he was about to be wide receiver 1. So he kind of stopped messing with Smitty for a minute. Do y'all remember him and Smitty?
No wonder why Devontae was like, oh well. Because I'm thinking if Devontae and AJ like this, I would think Devontae be taking the news a little bit hard. Pause. He almost seemed like he was like, oh well, you know, it is what it is. I miss him, but like, oh well, it is what it is. Like, I expected like a little bit more of a visceral reaction because them two was close.
Looking at the tablet together.
Probably why.
Now, it kind of fell off. It kind of fell off after that. Now you see Smitty with Jalen. Listen, you got to pay attention, bro. He also told me that Jeffrey Lurie, Howie, and Nick didn't like Jalen. And they told him if Jalen didn't perform well last season, he would be traded. So some of them BS games and bad effort was a sabotage to Jalen, so he thought.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo! What the fuck? What the fuck? That's crazy. That's like, that reminds me of the motherfucking, what's the name of that goddamn movie? Where Ernie Hudson plays Solomon, he was like right as rain. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. You know how fucking crazy the mother was? That's some fucking evil motherfucking, God damn, son. But also, Sirianni, you ain't off the motherfucking hook either because this cause of you. Our offense looks like shit because of you. Don't just fucking blame Jalen, nigga. Jalen don't tell you not to don't fucking play action, nigga. Allegedly, if all this shit is true. Come on now. Jalen don't tell you to goddamn do inside zone over and over again. Don't blame all that shit on Jalen now.
ticked him off
Fuck.
was when Lori, Howie, and Nick started openly defending and showing Jalen support. That's when he told his agent to look for a trade after the Rams game. Requesting a trade after week 4, come on, after you.
Joey, if all of this is true, Joey Shakes, if all this is true, I owe you an apology. I owe you an apology. If all this is true, I owe you an apology.
Come on. We didn't want to believe it. He told me that Jalen takes all the credit when it's a team. Man, I got mad stories to tell you, and he would be telling me stuff, you know what I'm saying, while I was around him. In all my years of being around people of this caliber, I've never had one that hated a teammate how he hated Jalen. He used to get frustrated when I didn't agree, and I would try to tell him to straighten that out. Because it's not about football. Allegedly, from my source to y'all. Listen, I would never lie about nothing like this, bro. You can speak about it, but leave me out of it, please. Of course.
Oh my God. Bro, now I feel fucking bad for Jalen because this nigga was playing with a fucking double agent, allegedly. And AJ, I respect you, but if you did that, that was some grime. If you really did that with what his source is telling you, that was grimy as fuck. That was grimy as fuck. So you up here making Jalen look like he's worse than what he actually is because you didn't like him anymore. So you want to, like, allegedly, if all this is true, that's fucked up. That's some low character shit. If this is true, that's some really low character shit. So you making up Jalen, you making him look like he's bad. Cause you remember this, he gotta wait for AJ to get off his progression, or whatever. So if you were purposefully playing bad, so Jalen can get traded. So that means we can't, even when Jalen struggled, we can't even really blame him like that. Cause the nigga low-key allegedly was playing with a fucking double agent. The nigga was playing for the other team, but wearing midnight green. So we can't even really fairly evaluate Jalen Hurts. If we being honest, I can't even really blame Jalen Hurts for anything. Because allegedly, if this is true, that means he was playing with a nigga that was really playing for the defense. So the defense had motherfucking 12 people. As if he was playing Seattle all 17 motherfucking games. That's crazy.
The moves he used to make was psychopathic.
Sound like it.
He hated BG. And when they brought him back, hold on. He hated BG. And when they brought him back, he said he better not say shit to me or we rumbling.
Oh, shit. It's not funny, but it's funny.
With Shady either, because he said he told Shady a lot, and Shady went and done put a lot of it out there.
Makes sense. I wouldn't fuck with nobody like that either.
In 2 years. Nick knew he was BSing in that playoff game, and that's why they fell out. He had
Nick, I'm sorry.
Hated that Smitty and Jalen was cool after he tried to get in Smitty air. Smitty team told him to get away from him. I don't think people noticed on the sideline Smitty stopped sitting with AJ midway through the season.
This is the
fuck
for your iPhone.
This is a fucking movie. This is not real, nigga. This is a fucking thriller, nigga. This is a horror movie. If all this shit is true, this is a horror movie, my nigga. What the fuck?
I knew about this stuff, so I would peep stuff that other people wouldn't peep. I didn't know none of this stuff until recently, y'all. I knew about the off the field stuff, but I didn't peep the little nuances because I'm in regular season mode. I'm in regular season mode, y'all. I'm worrying about wins and stuff like that. He hated Saquon. Also because when Saquon first arrived, him and AJ was tight. But Saquon peeped that AJ kind of was trying to get him to hate Jalen. And Saquon got away from him also and built a relationship with Jalen. All the people that he had at his wedding, he basically talked bad about.
Bro, that's some like what about Bob shit. Like, you know how Dr. Leo was trying to convince everybody that Bob was crazy and shit, and then his goddamn, even his wife loved him? Man, this some shit, this a what about Bob shit, nigga. Talk about a vacation from your problem. That nigga had to, he had to move. Fuck a vacation from his problem, he had to move. Fuck. Remember how Leo was in a wheelchair and Bob wrote a book and basically took all the success Leo would have had. He took it and then the nigga went in a fucking crazy house and he blew his house up. Oh shit. Oh god, that was funny.
I think he got other issues. He basically called Saquon a D-eater.
Oh shit!
Now, this is alleged. This isn't information that I can say was told to me.
Oh shit!
But this is information that people feel the need that must be out there because the way he's going about lying about the situation.
I mean, in AJ's defense, what the fuck you expect him to do? You understand what I'm saying? Why the fuck would he sit up there and say, yeah, I called Saquon a dick eater and I was trying to get Jalen traded? You know, in his defense, why would he say that? You understand what I'm saying? Like, now, I ain't gonna lie to you. If this is true, AJ, if this is true, you need help. Because this is very dangerous behavior. Like, fuck football. This is dangerous behavior that could harm yourself and other people. If this is true, you need help. And you need it immediately. Because you're going to end yourself, you're going to put yourself in a bad situation where you're going to harm somebody else or harm yourself in the process. If this is true, you need help. And I'm saying this from a place of love because I respect what you did in Philly. And I think from the outside looking in, you were a good person. But if this is all true, you need help and you need it now because if this is true, bro, like your behavior, fuck football. Forget about football. Forget about winning Super Bowls, all that. Your behavior is self-destructive and can be destructive to other people. That's not good. So honestly, this is true, bro. You like from as respectful as I possibly could say it, you need help because that behavior is fucking insane. There's no way to explain this, but if this is true, there's no logical way to explain this behavior. This is purely fucking. This is goddamn nigga. You the male version. If this is true, you are the male version of the mother from The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, my nigga. This shit is fucking. This is insane, nigga. This is like goddamn. What's Lynn Whitfield, motherfucking thin line between love and hate type shit. You know what I mean? The only difference was, you know, Mark character played with her heart or whatever, and she even told she said like, yo, listen, I'm really whatever. Don't waste my time. So she low-key warned her beforehand. He still went to go do what he would, being a womanizer type shit. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, like all jokes aside, please get help. If this is true, get help. Like you this behavior, it's not okay. And this is behavior that's again, you could destroy yourself. And I don't want nothing to happen. I don't want you to do nothing or you could destroy other people. And we definitely don't want that. We don't want anything to happen to nobody, not to you or to anybody else. So if this is true, bro, seriously, you need to get help.
Respect that because we embraced AJ Brown with open arms, bro. So LB and his source knew this, but still defended AJ up until yesterday. Listen, because I'm about the team, bro. Everybody has different personalities and different issues. We acting like he went on some type of spree to off folks. That's not what happened here. That's not what happened here. When you're in football mode and you're trying to win games, you know what I'm saying? You don't have time to worry about any of that other stuff. I didn't know that. We all knew he was disgruntled and we ignored it, right? We all knew he was disgruntled and ignored it. 90% of us said, no, he's not getting traded. 90% of us said he's not getting traded. We all ignored him reading the book on the sideline, right? We all ignored all his antics and said, no, he just want better for the team, right?
We all did all of that, bro. Desert Eagle, what's up? We ignored everything, so don't act like people who really knew this stuff was the only people ignoring stuff. I'm going to open a day for sure. Like, stop it, bro. Everybody was ignoring it because we was trying to repeat. But we knew it was an issue, man. We knew it was an issue. And for people, bro, I got to ignore tendonism. I got to ignore tendonism. What the hell I look like harping on tendonism?
My healthiest friends kept saying the Mediterranean diet changed their life. Factor made Mediterranean eating actually
Changed my
doable
life
for
to
me.
skip this goddamn ad.
You got to ignore tendonism. But I didn't know of the way he felt about his teammates. And to allegedly be mad at Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts didn't let you know that somebody else is taking a side Joan through the ringer as well is that's tendonism 5.0, bro. That's tendonism 5.0. Shit, I bought the book in support. Listen, I'm an Eagles content creator, bro. I'm not a Jalen Hurts content creator. I'm not an AJ Brown content creator. I'm an Eagles content creator, bro. That's the forefront of my mission is to talk about the birds in hopes that the birds can get more Super Bowls, man. That's what it's all about. The worst part about this to me is the tendonism. I'm sorry, bro. Talking bad about your teammates, you ain't got to like everybody that you work with, bro. I understand that. I understand that. I understand that. When AJ said you're not just the best running back in the NFL, you're the best player in the NFL, AJ thought about leaving. Then he wanted to be the main focus. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. Requesting a trade after week 4 don't sit right with y'all. That makes sense to y'all. That sound like a man that's under immense pressure at the crib. At the crib.
I didn't think of it that way. That makes sense.
At the crib. I messed up. Let me try to make this right. Let me propose. Let me get married. And let me move us to another city. Let me start over fresh and I can focus on football somewhere else because I made a mess out of what was going on here. I had a good, bro, he has a dream scenario playing for this organization, bro. A dream scenario playing for this organization. He can't say we ain't winning. He can't say we ain't get paid. That's why I was confused. Like, what is this about? What is this about? What is this about? Nobody told him to act like a lamb shank on a Traeger, on a 10-hour smoke. What is this about? At the end of the day, it don't matter why he left. All that matters is how we respond, man. All that matters is how we respond, bro. We saw the low effort on the field. He didn't want to be here, but you're still having interviews and you still have to answer questions about you and Jalen Hurts' relationship. You still got to answer questions about this. How the trade get announced yesterday and you got an interview today? The trade got announced yesterday and you got a promotion for a moving company. This was all strategically lined up and planned by AJ Brown. This was all strategically lined up and planned by AJ Brown. You know what I mean? All lined up and planned by AJ Brown, bro. If you look at how everything transpired, you would see that it is what it is. How do I feel about the Myles Garrett trade? I feel like that on paper, that makes the Rams. That makes them one of the favorites to go to the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I can't definitively say they better than us because we be having a number. On paper, that make them good. On paper, that make them good. On paper, that make them good. You know what I mean? And then it's the thing, man. At the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, it's not about if I believe the rumors to be true or if you believe the rumors to be true. I'm just telling you this, that the source I got who send me the stuff that they sent me
will not send me no BS, bro. D-Rob, because what do they get out of it? I'm disappointed in that fool. I got an AJ Super Bowl jersey falling off the bone, smoke tendonism. Can't wait to see the cameras in his face every time they lose or struggling. They won't have that weak-ass schedule like last season. I agree, the schedule going to be bad. The schedule going to be bad. Listen, the person that I get, listen, my source is not a content creator. My source don't get no clout from this. My source don't get nothing from this, bro. He don't get nothing from this. They don't get anything from it, man. They just feel like, a part of me feels like he or she feels like that they was bamboozled, thinking that this guy was one way, well, knowing the real him and then him presenting something else to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's and that would have me confused too. That would have me confused too, bro. Y'all know one of the closest athletes I've ever been with since I've been doing this is CJ Gardner-Johnson. CJ is the same person through in and throughout, bro. Through in and throughout, bro. If you look at what transpired, if you looked at how Hassan Reddick exited, and I'm not saying his exit was due to the tendonism and what happened, but if you look at what transpired from that season, Hassan Reddick dispute, the car, his attitude, AJ attitude just switched overnight. You don't go from winning a Super Bowl to acting like that. You don't go from winning a Super Bowl to acting like that, bro, unless you really don't want to be where you at.
And by the way, if this allegedly is true, that explains why he wasn't really content, why he wasn't really too happy about winning the Super Bowl. That explains it. It do. Allegedly, if all this is true about him, the affair, or whatever, that explains why he wasn't really too happy about winning the Super Bowl, because, you know, whatever he did, it was a distraction. You know what I'm saying? So, hey.
Bro, you really don't want to be where you at, bro. You don't, man. And shame will make you do wild stuff, bro. Shame. Shame would make you do wild stuff, bro. Like I said, man, I'm always in awe of the player that AJ Brown was. But knowing what I know, the person just needed a little more work, a little more tightening up. He just needed a little more work and a little more tightening up. You know what I mean? He just needed a little more work and a little more tightening up. A little more work, a little more tightening up, man. All Jalen Hurts was worried about this whole time was ball, bro. Was ball. And then the fact that all this extra stuff was going on, you would think you would lean on your quarterback. No, you made people think when wide receivers have issues, it automatically goes to the quarterback, bro. Let's get him the ball to make him happy, bro. Do y'all remember Smitty damn near had 200 receiving yards? AJ also had 100 receiving yards in that same game. He still had a problem, bro, in the Vikings game last year. He still had a problem. He was still upset. He requested a trade after week 4, bro. We was 4-0. Tell me how you think any of that makes sense, man. Tell me how you think any of that makes sense, bro. It don't make sense. None of it adds up. And then I'm going to read why Howie Roseman said he traded him again. Howie Roseman said, listen to this, bro.
Hey, real quick, because we're not going to have time to watch the other. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I'm going to watch a little bit of Cam Newton's video, because Myles Garrett apparently, and I do believe this theory, it was damage control, because they fucked up and got Ty Simpson for no fucking reason. So he was pissed off. So he probably like, yo, it probably was going to be, you know how it was with Mike Vrabel in Tennessee, it was going to be that type of shit going on. So I'm going to watch this. If we got time, we'll watch the interview. If not, then we won't. You know what I'm saying? We'll watch that real quick.
What's poppin'? I hate to deliver the bad news, but listen to me. We didn't meet our quota, ladies and gentlemen. Press that subscribe button. What I'm gonna do to you, only you Say we have it right now. Smoking. There you go. What we got, Peggy? Man, we got the blockbuster deal of the century, man. We talking about Myles Garrett.
Oh, this is take. I mean, like, it makes sense. I'm not gonna sit up here all day. All right, we're gonna watch the AJ Brown interview, and then that's it. The Maria Taylor jet, and then we leaving. And we don't need to watch the whole thing.
Find out that you're being traded to Philly. Your reaction to that moment?
Excited, get to play with Jalen and just start a new chapter. Anything that the Patriots ever experienced, throughout the years, I experienced. I went through every.
She doing this little.
Be the guy that can make the catch and ride the highs and lows with them.
See, I've already put the helmet on.
It's a 7 p.m. in Brooklyn exclusive.
First of all, thank you for allowing me to come in your house and hang out for a little bit.
Thank you for making it. That's up there.
I have a real question. When did we get this rug right here? Where did this come from?
It came from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely a few years now. It's been here for a while.
While you were an Eagle, you had this rug in your house?
Absolutely.
You gotta tell me why.
He smiled about that shit like he don't see nothing wrong with that picture. AJ, what the fuck? That's crazy. My nigga, that's crazy. He think like that's like me as an Eagles fan, goddamn be having like a fucking a Troy Aikman jersey. And by the way, I'm gonna do something that's gonna piss y'all niggas off one day. I'm gonna have a Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna have like, how I be called Mahomes my goat. MAHGOAT. I'm gonna have my goat on the back 15. I have it's gonna really piss y'all off. That's gonna really piss y'all off. I like Jalen, but let's keep it real. He's my favorite player. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
This is my team. This is my team since I was a kid. So it didn't matter. I was doing what I was supposed to be doing as an Eagle. But this is it.
Shit.
Okay, listen, we're gonna
nigga, like, motherfucker was like, yo, it is what it is. I had the rug there. It's gonna stay there, and now it's really gonna stay there because I'm on the team. Yeah, so yeah. I don't give a fuck how the fans feel about it. I don't give a fuck about the fact that I'm getting paid by somebody else. It remind me of goddamn when 50 Cent did some shit where he got mad at everybody. He did something in reaction to everybody not wearing the G-Unit sneakers. They wasn't wearing anything else.
The Patriot chapter of your life. But I want to go on the journey with AJ Brown, and let's go back to 2022. When you find out that you're being traded to Philly, your reaction to that moment?
Excited, get to play with Jalen and just start a new chapter.
Mm-hmm. What did you envision that chapter doing to your career?
To be exactly where we're here now.
Mm-hmm.
Not at this point, but like the success, absolutely. We definitely came in. We talked about what we want to accomplish. We set out and we did that.
Mm-hmm. I want to go to the first Super Bowl, so let's start with Super Bowl 57.
Okay.
Because, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
But it was the beginning of the success, or really trying to understand how great that team could be.
Mm-hmm.
Take me back to that season, what you learned about yourself, what you learned about your team.
That season, man, we were in the flow state. And everything just felt so easy, and you didn't really notice, because we were just playing so effortless, and guys were having fun and celebrating, and things were just really too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
And, everything was just rolling. It's like, yeah, we really doing it. And the Super Bowl game, man, that game was still incredible. Going back and watching, back and forth, but that day they still didn't stop us.
Mm-hmm.
And a mistake here and there that cost us the game, but that happened in football. But that was just, it's like, dang, man, like we were right there.
Mm-hmm.
But it really just propelled us to tell us that, man, we got this. We can go there again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then ultimately you do in Super Bowl 59, and then you walk away with the victory in that one. I'm curious the feeling. How did it feel different? How did it feel the same the second time you get to make it to the place that a lot of players don't make it in? They can be in the league 10, 11, 12 years and never make it to a Super Bowl.
So I think, you know, I was truly blessed to be around a lot of great guys, a lot of great teammates, and who were really skillful in, you know, how we put together a great team, like as you always do. And the core guys just helped everybody believe. You know, like I said, when we first got there, we believed that we can go there and win. And so when we got there and lost, it just showed us that everything is tangible. We really can do it. And we did that, and we got back to that game, and we didn't want to leave no doubt. You know, so everybody was like overly focused, overly ready. Like it was destined. You know, and the results showed.
When you were leaving the field, were you thinking, we're going to do this again and again and again? Were you thinking this is like a Patriots dynasty?
I definitely felt like it was something to start up. It could be, you know. I know so much goes into it, you know. It was a year gap that we won, lost, and went back, but definitely with the right guys, you know. And so yeah, I did.
Yeah. But success can kind of do one of two things. We know that success, it leaves clues, so you know how you can get back there again, but it can also create fractures. And it seems as though after Super Bowl 59, we never saw the same happiness, joy, fun from your Eagles team. What do you think happened after Super Bowl 59? What changed?
I think the expectations that we placed upon ourselves became too much. It's like, you have to understand this city. This city expects you to win every single year. And rightfully so, that's what we work for. But the expectations that we drilled in our brain, it's like, we have to win, we have to win, we have to win. And you can become so overly focused and you start pressing. And I think this team just started to do that over a period of time because we still had great players and it was still like the same really core guys. And you added some more guys, but you know, things just kind of just started to go left and you're just like, man, we need to fix this, we need to fix that. But I just felt like we just started pressing as a team and, you know, the noise that come with it because everybody's expecting it. And you can try to like deny it all you want to. Like, you know, we're defending champs and, you know, we said all year, like, we're not defending nothing, but you know, we are. We were, and, you know, and it was a conversation that, you know, we spoke about in the locker room. And obviously, you know, we said what we need to be said in the media, but, you know, it didn't go away because that was always the mission. Instead, I think the mission should have been, you know, just giving your all each and every day. Let the chips fall where they may, because you can't control the outcome, you know. So.
How were you responding in those moments?
Not every moment I can say I handled it the best way, you know. Especially the ones was on social media like that. That was wrong, you know. And me taking accountability for that. But with my teammates, I feel like I handled the things correctly. You know, we had tough conversations. We had face-to-face conversations, and we talked and we pushed each other, you know. And we didn't really care who was uncomfortable. And I feel like as a leader, you know, sometimes, you know, that can be frowned upon from the media. But, you know, there's always that one guy in that locker room who pushes guys and hold people accountable. And that was me. And I didn't mind being viewed as whatever picture was painted me out to be, you know, because I know, like, my teammates know, like, I had that back, you know, so.
You mentioned the picture that was getting painted. Did you feel as though the picture was making you out to be a villain in some sorts of ways?
I wouldn't say a villain because some of the things that was done, it was done purposely to give us a push, you know. I know if I say something in the media, I know it's gonna propel us to work on it because now everybody's talking about it, you know. So it's like, are we gonna fix it or not? You know, we can't keep saying it. We can't keep saying it's a standard, and we're not trying to truly get better. I'm not saying that we weren't, but I know if you say what you need to say in the media, which I won't do that anymore. But
he definitely was that shit with Mike Vrabel now. Come on now.
Legs to push and to push everybody to be better because pressure isn't always a bad thing. It can also be a good thing too. It just depends on how you look at it. And we had guys in the locker room, which was. Honestly, I feel like it was okay to do because we had guys in the locker room who were men, you know, and it's like, yeah, well, I know I need to do this, I need to do that, including myself.
Mm-hmm. So you felt like basically some of the things you would say in the media in ways were a strategy in hopes of helping your team get to become the best version of themselves.
Nothing I ever said was for personal gain. It was always to help this team win and try to be our
AJ, stop fucking lying. You knew you wanted that goddamn ball. Now, granted, we're gonna act like that what Lil Brunson's saying is not true. You know you wanted that goddamn ball. Stop lying. Yeah, it was for part of it, and at least 50% of it was for. Come on now, come on, AJ. Come on, AJ.
What
Come on, AJ.
was the narrative that hurt the most about you during your time in Philly?
None of it.
That's what I thought.
It's like
Some of the ones that come to mind are like selfish, bad teammate. You know what I mean? Like the things that were painted across you, or the way that the media, the radio, or Philly fans would speak about who AJ Brown was.
none of it. Because at the end of the day, we go out there and handle our business. It's like, well, yeah, AJ was right. So I wasn't so fixated on the narrative. You know, I was just trying to get that extra push that I felt like we needed. You know, like I said, moving forward, you know, that's not the best thing to do. You know, especially if you're doing it alone. You need more than one person.
Can't be that one guy.
And but
Nigga, Vrabel will goddamn take a fucking big ass cap hit and release you. You ever do some shit like that? Vrabel ain't, and no respect to Sirianni whatsoever when I say this. Vrabel ain't motherfucking, what's the name? I'm just letting you know that right now. Vrabel is not Nick Sirianni. He will cut your ass and then goddamn take all the big ass cap hit. He don't give a fuck. So it won't go down. Even if you try to do that shit, it won't go down.
The only thing I would say something, the other guys would say something, and it's just like I'm saying it by myself. Like 5 other guys say the same exact thing, but you take what I say and paint it how you want to paint it. But who cares? So I mean, as long as we get this push, as long as we learn from it and grow from it, I don't care. Yep.
Was there a point last season or during your course of your time in Philly where you're like, it's just...
Can I be honest? I slightly have a small problem with what he's saying, because they think about it like this. Even if somebody says some shit about me that's not true, right? I would even say to the point where it's like, yo, somebody said like, yo, man, I'm not actually a bad person. That would bother me a little bit. You know what I mean? Even if the label I know is not true, it would bother me. You feel what I'm saying? Like somebody told me like, yo, I'm a bad person. I'm not a leader. That type of shit would fuck me. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like this is a bit disingenuous.
Like I'm ready for what a next chapter might look like for me. Like, can you think of the moment?
No, it wasn't a specific moment, I would say. I think just at the end of the season, you know, I just realized, you know, that I felt like my time was up.
And what did that ultimately mean for the next step, the next move? You know what I mean? Like the next chapter of AJ Brown's career.
Shout out to Maria Shit Pro.
Just to let's just see what happens, honestly. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's speechless. I don't know.
It's just interesting because, you know, we all go into situations. You might go into a marriage with the best of intentions and they end in divorce. You go and get traded, you go to a new team with the best of intentions, you win a Super Bowl, and the expectation is like, maybe I'm going to be an Eagle for life. Like, these are things that you think to yourself. And it doesn't end that way.
Yeah, not all the time.
Not all the time.
Nope.
And so I'm curious how you process that, the idea of that.
Still processing it. I honestly took this time this week to really grieve. To grieve and really process my emotions around it, you know, when this is placed.
My nigga, you kept the Patriots carpet there. I don't think you did much grieving. I'm just being honest with you. And then your goodbye was a fucking advertisement to us. I don't think you did much grieving, brother. I'm just being honest with you. I think more or less this shit was a sigh of relief. I'm being honest. I still fuck with you. Regardless if the rumors are true or not, even though if the rumors are true doesn't make you look good, I still fuck with AJ regardless. But, again, don't act like you wasn't grieving shit. Like you're happy you're a Patriot, and that's okay.
I'm gonna miss teammates, miss the environment, and that's what I did. That's what I've been focused on all week, So obviously this off season, I took my time to honestly remove myself. Obviously, this is my first time speaking. I haven't said anything, and just let the narratives be whatever they're gonna be, and just truly just focus on myself, because that's the only thing that matters. Because regardless of whatever my next destination may be, I'm not. This don't repeat itself, So learning the lesson, absolutely. So I'm grateful.
If you could line up the lessons that we learned from being an Eagle, they would be what?
Line up the lessons.
Line them up.
I wouldn't get into detail with the lesson, but the main lesson that I always revert back.
Hey, I ain't finna hold you. Whoever LB source is, I don't know them, so I'm not gonna label them. But them revealing this information, as much as this is like, oh shit, this is crazy, and in some ways the gossip is, what it is, it doesn't actually make the other person that revealed this information look good. If all this, what he said was, he or she, whoever it was true. Because, let's just say, okay, you didn't want clout. But the simple fact that you about to destroy a man's reputation with this information, that doesn't bother you? Simple fact that you could affect this man's livelihood in some way and paint him out to be somebody like that doesn't bother you. So clearly, you got in your feelings and just simply doing this shit for the love of the game. Not no money, not no clout, no nothing. Just simply the fact that you trying to ruin this man. That speaks also values about your character as well. I'm just saying.
Telling the truth out of season is worse than a lie. And not everything needs to be said, even if I feel like it's best. Even if I was voted captain, 3 times in a row, but still, telling the truth out of season is worse than a lie. So I learned that.
What will leadership look like to you moving forward?
Just truly serving the guys, helping in any way I can, and just, I think that's simple, yeah.
I think it's interesting that you said just grieving in general, like bringing up the ideas like something has to die or something is not coming with me as I move forward.
Absolutely.
What was the thing? Like, what was the grief over?
Some of the no's that guy made me learn, and obviously you can't get so fixated on the highs, but the no's are very pivotal for your growth, and I just learned that during my time, and obviously moving forward, no, I can't take it with me. It's in the past, but also the only thing I can tell you is the lesson learned. So
that didn't make no fucking
What's really
sense.
cool about the next
And she
chapter
laughing because she knows this nigga didn't answer the fucking question.
is that you get to be reunited with someone that you know and you started your career with. But I'm just curious.
She just said
once
some
you
fucking
decided
elaborate
that this
bullshit
is
and
like,
answer the question.
Okay, there's gonna be a shift.
This goes to people with she was happy as fuck.
after the season.
Yeah, how do you find out what the next destination is going to be like? Just walk me through the process that you've been on, the journey you've been on this off season.
Just talk to my agent, having a one-on-one sit down, and he got a green light for me. And I was kind of behind the scenes. I wasn't pushing anything, and he worked his magic. So now we here.
Nigga, you requested a trade, you did put something.
No, I kind of let him handle that. Obviously I know it's my career, but I trust him in that area, in that space. So, and that's his job. And we talked about a few things, not to get into details, but I let him handle all of it. Like I said, it was one of those things where I sat back and I enjoyed my family each and every day. That's my only focus. Being the best father, husband I can be, and here we are.
One thing I hope we can put to bed, or you can speak to once and maybe not have to again, is the relationship with Jalen Hurts. Because that seemed to become just a central point of focus and tension towards the end of your tenure as an Eagle. How would you describe your relationship right now?
Not as close as we once were. and I believe that's fine. It's like there's no bad blood. There's actually still a lot of love. I love him. I love him to death. I want him to succeed and accomplish all the things that he wants to accomplish. I didn't truly understand why our friendship became the public of the center of everybody's attention when it came to football, because looking back on it, we haven't been as close as we were a couple years now. But that didn't stop anything. We still competed. We still pushed each other.
Nigga, it partially stopped us from being able to stay competitive with the 49ers and get to the next round. What did you talk about, dog? Come on now.
Team, so it was just kind of strange, people just got so fixated on the relationship and wanted to talk about maybe from the history of this place, but that wasn't what this was. And I'm gonna say it to you. I say it on camera. I got nothing but love for him. I want him to do well and accomplish everything that his heart desires. So.
I think at the end of the day, people always just want to know why, and there is an understanding that people grow apart. What is the best way that you can put a description so people can understand?
She's a wonderful interviewer, bro. She's really good, though.
Nothing happened,
This nigga lying like motherfucker. And I'm not, by the way, when I'm saying he lying, I'm not talking about we're taking it to what Lord Brunson, what he said in consideration. I'm talking about if I'm your friend and it's to the point where I say you're the godfather of my child, something has to happen drastically for us to say, you know what, fuck you, we done. And then for 2 years, I'm not fucking with you. So we're not taking it to Lord Brunson, what he said in consideration. We're talking about in general. If you're the godfather of my child, that means you not my friend. You my brother. You're a brother from another mother. So if I make you a godfather of my child, and then for 2 years, I don't fuck with you, there has to be something that happened. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not taking it to what Lord Brunson is saying in consideration. I'm talking about in general.
Grow apart. Nothing happened between me and him or our families, wives, anything. Nothing like that ever happened. But life happens, and you just look up sometimes and you find yourself drifting away, and that's fine. And I think both parties accepted that.
It's part of life.
Absolutely.
It's part of growing up.
Absolutely.
Not everyone goes with you everywhere.
Absolutely.
That's just real.
Yeah.
Okay, so your agent comes back and he's like, I got it. You're going to be a Patriot. You go down to your basement and you're like, great, I have a man cave, I have a mat that I've had for the last 3 years. Yeah. It's going to be great. No, I'm just curious, what was your reaction to hearing that?
Man, dream come true. Dream come true. I'm truly a kid in the candy store, last night was like Christmas, I still had another 24 hours or so to go, but
See, what the fuck exactly was you grieving over, nigga? You lying like a motherfucker. You lying like a motherfucker. What was you grieving? What was you grieving shit?
I'm excited, man.
Nigga said he felt like a kid on Christmas and staying up late. What? That's crazy.
What is it about the Patriots that have captivated you since you were a child?
That's a great question.
Thank you. Oh my God, I'm good at my job.
That's a great question, but in the simplest form, my older cousin was a big Patriots fan, and at the time, I wanted to grow up and be like him. And as I can remember walking, I was a Patriots fan because I wanted to be like my big cousin. And so ever since then, through and through, Patriot. All my years, and I remember playing PB football and wearing the Tom Brady jersey, playing running back, and doing it over and over again every day. Go home, watch the jersey, put it back on the next day. And I was playing for Starwood Raiders. That's how it happened.
That's the first thing that came to my head. I was like, so this little kid was running around Mississippi talking about the New England Patriots?
Exactly, yeah.
How does that happen?
Yeah, and I remember having Super Bowl parties, and I remember this one moment we get made fun of because we lost. The Patriots lost against the Giants after the helmet catch. And I remember it so vividly because I got in trouble with my father because I got so mad after he made the helmet catch, and my dad had kind of slapped my head, and he was like, "You need to act right." And I didn't care. I told everybody they need to leave. I was that mad.
Put him out.
Yeah, I put him out. And so
the Patriots lost. Get out.
And that's one of why that still resonates with me so much. I remember that so pivotal. But truthfully, anything that the Patriots ever experienced, you know, throughout the years, I experienced. You know, I went through every high and low with them. So.
So then what's it going to be like for you to put the helmet on, be the guy that can make the catch, and ride the highs and lows with them?
See, I've already put the helmet on, you know, so this is, I got a couple of helmets.
Where they at, though?
They're not here.
Okay.
They're not here, but just to be in that arena in Gillette Stadium is going to mean everything to me. Obviously, I played there before, but just to wear the uniform and put all that on, and, you know, it's going to be so special. It's going to be so special. You know, I remember the time where I thought the Patriots were gonna draft me in the first round, 32nd pick.
Oh, we heard that story already about that already. If you didn't know, you in the know. If not, you're not. All right. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do tomorrow. We may stream, we may not. It depends. Cause I might record some more music. You know what I'm saying? I guess for me, I don't fucking know. So we might stream tomorrow, we might not. But just know we back on Thursday 100%. And then this time we going back to piano. Then I'm gonna go back. We had to do this shit right here because it was a lot of breaking news that happened with the NFL with A.J. Brown, and it needed to be addressed right then and there. Like, I'm an Eagles content creator first before anything else. Obviously, I'm a musician and entertainer. But bottom line is this had to be addressed right then and there. So if I don't see y'all tomorrow, I'll see y'all on Thursday. We're going to make shit happen, all right? So I'm out there. Peace. Ah!